Her Basicness, Cannibal Tree, Geezer Look, Metal Gear, Vomit, Feebosh thinks the subs. What do you call a bulletproof Irish guy? Ricochet. Drubara Frogs Away thinks the subs. Cannibal Tree, Bobby Davro, Blam. Blam. Budgie, RNG thinks the subs. Thank you very much. On Toboggan Frog. Budgie thinks the subs. I agree, Budgie Ben. Hello, everybody. Hello, folks. I'm almost 50 years young. The absolute picture of health. Shodo, Danny, thanks to subs. Thank you very much. That's a good... I actually quite like this game. I quite like this game. Yeah, that's it. Scylla by 9:30. Well, it's too late for that, but Scylla, very fucking soon. We have got that final episode to get through. Can I just say, by the way, to all the people who are here... I've got something to tell you. Lanky, are you here? Lanky, do you see that you now have a founder's badge? I do, where's my 72? What a fucking ungrateful... Long Crab thinks it's up. Is it already 72 months? Should be. So you don't know. Okay, so you don't know. Okay. Well, I'll get that made. I will get that made eventually. I'll get into that now. Was Lanky one of the first 25 people to subscribe to me, which would earn you the first founder badge thing? No. But over time, people who were the first 25 to sub to us then unsubscribed and sort of didn't come back. Like, I check out their chat and they've not been in for like 3 fucking years. So you can delete them. And then a new one pops in, you know, the next most recent person to have subscribed. So I've done that with quite a lot this morning. I do it every now and again, just it pops into my head and I go, right, I'm going to do that. So we've got a new lot. And the new lot, this isn't everybody new as of today. This is just the 25 people who have got it. So if you hear this, and because you might not have it on, you might have this ability to put on the founder's badge and show everybody that you were there for the start, almost. Well and Happy Cyclist, Funk Missile, Painting Goblin, Jimmy Breeze. By the way, Painting Goblin's on a sugary peg because they're currently not subscribed, but because they chat a bit, maybe they'll resubscribe. I've got rid of people who stop, not just because they stopped subscribing last week or last month, but see if they don't actually chat that often, then they're not going to really notice or care that they've got that wee badge. And they know, they probably won't. Shugly, it means kind of like wobbly. Shugly peg. So imagine your jacket is hanging on a peg, but it's a bit kind of wobbly and not secured to the wall or door properly, and it's a bit of just fucking off like fall off. That Painting Goblin is on a sugly peg. Jimmy Breeze, Avogad, Amesio, Tom Kem, Maguri, either Craig or John, Dibble, Paul Edgy, Resident Errol, Nero's Fiat, Serg Bikes, 8:30, Home Haircut, Mortine Shot, McNay, Lanky Marlin, Bobby Knuckles, Jamcore, Liam, Con Zoz, and Can't Be Arsed Too Tired. You 15 now have access to the Founders Badge, just in case you've not actually clicked the wee button to show it. So there you go. That's that. Now, if you've ever had one in the past and it's gone, it's because you sort of fucked off for a bit, and I just thought the people who I've explained. Muddy Funsters and G-Funk, thanks for the subs. Can I hear myself? Thanks for the subs. No trauma dumping, but the laughs from your stream are helping me during this rough time. There's no need, G-Funk. Had somebody come in the other week gone like that, I'm about to fucking hang myself or something. There's no need. Thank you very glad to hear it. Dav, Boblin, Jizz, Matty, thanks for subs. When will Scylla end? It's like one of Dante's 9 circles of hell. I think it's more like Greek mythology. Decent Murray, Camaris, Long Crab, Show, thanks for subs. What was I going to say? Nobody's allowed to top themselves until I've topped myself. Okay? That's a new rule here. Don't even talk about it. Kiaski, thanks for sub. Do you like Brassic? I don't know what it is. Luna, thanks for sub. What was I just about to say? Oh, fuck knows. No. No. See, at this age, you learn to just let it go. Let it go. But I was dead for ice cream if I am. Lebanon to Latvia? Fucking easy. Latvia. Lithuania is the next one down. There we go. Lebanon. Let's go Turkey for a wee joke. Fucking brilliant choice. Syria then. Good, good, good. Right, now. Let's go Russia. Always a good pick. Now, here's where we're going to have a wee issue. Afghanistan? You stupid fucking bastard, right? Now remember, there's the sea thing, right? There's the sea, Black Sea, Dead Sea, or whatever it is. It's that kind of, is that there? Right, look, it's easy. It's easy. Russia? Ah. Kazakhstan? Romania. Fuck. Kazakhstan. I think Pakistan's there. India's a bit there. Right, go for it. Utterly fucking blew it. Miles away. Miles and miles and miles and miles away. So there's Turkey. There's Greece. There's Italy. There's Cyprus. There's Turkey. Right, there's Romania. Oh. Don't do Croatia, that comes down there. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Croatia. Don't do it, you're going to be wrong. Don't do it. Told you. But you did it. Croatia's fucking air there, you there, see? Look. Nothing. Russia, and then fucking Georgia. Russia, and then down Georgia. And then Armenia. Azerbaijan. Wait a minute, it's split into 2 bits. I'm not getting involved. Fucking Iran, Iraq, oh Jesus. Azerbaijan. Armenia. Georgia. Turkmenistan. Right, and there you go. There's your Turkmenistan. Uzbekistan. Kazakhstan. Kyrgyzstan. Tajikistan. Afghanistan. Pakistan. Right, they're all collected there. So if you're going like that, what's there? Remember that's all there. If you're looking for your Zs, zebras on at the sea. So your Zambia, Zimbabwe is an inland, and there is your Mozambique and your Tanzania. Mozambique, Tanzania. There we go. And South Africa, and then Zimbabwe. No. Zambia. Zimbabwe. Zambia. Fucking yes. Malawi. Excellent. Botswana. Namibia and Angola. That's fucking that. I've done that this morning. We got a lot to get through. Game of Thrones. I like it. Very clever. Don't know what. Move to the music. Dance. That's funny. Charles Dance is in Game of Thrones. Hawaii. Aloha. Make an allusion to. Like, just do the crosses. Game of Thrones. As in to throw something. Darts. 8 across. Give a heads up. Alert. 7 across. Like some credit card accounts. No. Not costing much. Cheap. Celebrated every April 22nd. Easter. Three down. Make an allusion to. Four down. Reward for being a well-behaved dog. There's a wee treat for you. Whoops. 5 down. Men's basketball star. Fuck off. Something across, like some credit card accounts. No. On no. Mm. Nine across, celebrated every April 22nd. A, B. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Do every letter. Oh, Earth. Is it Earth Day? 5 down. Steph. No fee. Guess the country. That there is Hungary. Very far to the south. That there is Central African Republic. A bit to the east. That there is Ethiopia. A bit to the west. That therefore is Sudan. South Sudan then. Easy. The White Album and Skinny, Washoe, McBain. Thanks for subs. 66 badge, final part of the elite. Enjoy the fucking the best badge. Sounds familiar, the kind of sounds like the Politics of Dancing, but you know what? I don't think I've actually heard this song before. Walk by the Cure, never heard it. I've not done this today. Funky. Ghost. Place. That's a lot of fucking vowels. There we go. There. That's a. It's got to end with. The fact if something was imagine. Let me just put any letter in. That. Can I picture any word that's got that at the fucking end? No. So I'd say it's an A-U-T. Like. No such word. No such word. How about this then? How about this? Right? How about... There you go. And what? How about this then? E... How about erupt just to get that one? Oh. I want to get an E in there and a U in there just to. I know. Unset, right? Just to see where everything is, right? So it's got the right. I see now. I see where we're now. So we're looking at something like that. Or we're looking at something. Is that? What? No. Is it something like? That's a beaut. As in, that's a beaut. Wow. That's a great boat. That's a real beaut. Like that. It's loud, Limmy. What's loud? I can't hear. I didn't hear anything come for that game. Flip was loud. All right, right, right. Thank you very much. Listen to Your Heart by Roxette. Let's hear it again. How did I get it? With that. But how? Because I go through phases of listening to Roxette on repeat. I listen to that, The Look, a lot. The Big L. I don't listen to Must Have Been Love that much, actually. What else? I think that's about it. And that. Oh, there. Sounds 50s or something. But it's an 80s song. Could be Tears on My Pillow by Kylie Minogue. No. Is it? Is it? That was it. All right. Da, 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 da. 83, 82. So, Limmy, you said you were born in 1974. What was that like? What was it like, say, growing up in the 80s when you'd started primary school in 1979? And so basically that's your mind is awake through the 80s. What was it like? It was like this. Save Your Love. Rennie and Renato. UK number 1. Sold about 1 million copies. Remember the days, everybody? When records would sell. UK, that was number 1. Number 1 here. There you are. And quite rightly. To date, it's the biggest selling album. Those days are gone, aren't they? The biggest selling album, Michael Jackson, Eagles, Greatest Hits, Dark Side of the Moon or something like that. Those days are gone. Never gone back. Those days will be back. They'll never be back. Nobody's buying anything. Just because a handful of people buy some vinyl just to tell everybody about it and take their stupid wee fucking pictures, that's not going to make any difference. Jamie and Wayne, thanks for subs. Southweld, thanks for subs. The most reliable broadcasting experience. Would you rather have hands that are always sticky or feet that are always wet? Feet that are always wet. Shall we just launch into it? What's that song about like that? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, back into it. Kind of dancehall one for about early 2000s. Put your back in. Is that what it's called? I think it was early 2000, I'm not sure. Back into it song. No. Nah. What's it called? Work by Masters at Work. Oh, right. Wait a minute. We're going to see any... arses? Right, hold on. Oh, right. Bartonski, Bergmuir. Jamie thanks the subs. Big shout to the sub lurkers out there. Holiday song? No, really. Just the clubs that we go to, just that would come on now and again. It'd be like the only sort of like fucking dance hall thing that would just sort of come on and then go. Here, VOD Crew, feast your eyes on this for VOD Crew. Who's still listening in 2024? You went to dancehall clubs. If I went to dancehall clubs, Squeezel, why would that be like the only dancehall song that came on? Stuck on repeat. Ah. But then I said then it would go. Anyway, you left the room. It would go. That would be me gone. That would still be there. I'd be fucking off. I'm beating about the bush here. It's time to launch into it, I think. The final episode of Series 7. I would say, on the whole, it's been quite a fucking... If you were watching Surprise Surprise at the time, surely you'd be like that. Is it just me or has this been a fucking shite series, this one? You could say, Limmy, I hate Surprise Surprise. It's all fucking shite to me. But at least, like in the last one, we had Lollipop Pat. No, wait a minute. Highlights of this. We'll talk about it after it, right? We'll talk about it after it. But just so far, You're the Voice, him floating in, that was quite good. What was the thing yesterday? What was the one with the women who were horses? No, the actual horses for yesterday. That was this one, wasn't it? Was it this one? Right, that was alright. That was last one. Was it? Was that the same series as Lollipop Pat? Fucking spoiled in Series 6, if so. Look, thanks for gifting that sub. Oive Smith, thanks to sub. They all blend into each other. Well, this one's going to be a special episode, remember? They said, oh, so, Gordon, you're not going to be here next week, ain't you know? Because you're going to be doing... I thought, oh, because he's doing, I don't know, some sort of Krypton Factor thing, and he's doing a live from Australia Searchline special. But surprise, surprise, it's still fucking here. This is it. 48 minutes episode. Live from the job centre. He was doing Krypton Factor. He had more than enough work on it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cilla Black.
Oh, this is a particularly muffled one, unless it's my hearing. This is the last episode. It's not this episode. This is the last. This is Series 7, Episode 9. Hold on. Give us a moment. Give us a moment.
Yes, and I'll be thinking of you on that.
And I'll be bringing you...
And to help to find the lost loved ones. We'll be bringing you a
Real drag, I know, but I'm going down under to Sydney, Australia.
Oh, God, normally I say, here, see you next week, but we won't be seeing you next week, will we? Where are you going to be?
Well, it's a real drag, I know, but I'm going down under to Sydney, Australia.
You're making me feel very envious. You see, next week, instead of surprise, surprise, we'll be bringing you a live Searchline special on Good Friday. I'll be here and we'll be trying to put people in touch with absent friends and to help to find their lost loved ones.
Next week, this is episode 8, so it'll be episode 9, which I was just about to play.
We'll be bringing you a very envious. You see, next week, instead of surprise, surprise.
Instead of surprise, surprise.
We'll be bringing you a live Searchline special on Good Friday. I'll be here and we'll be trying to put people in touch with absent friends.
Right. Here we go, this is it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cilla Black.
That is definitely more muffled. Absolutely. This is it. the amount of people that must have fucking hated her.
Surprise, surprise, you see.
You ready?
Surprise, surprise.
I'm even thinking back to 19... In fact, I just reminded myself, it's 1990. We're not talking about the 70s or the fucking 80s where standards were fucking rock bottom. Anyway, people were used to seeing mad things they didn't even know it was fucking mental. There must have been tons of people, and I'm including people her age, my age new that is, watching that and go like, what the fuck is she doing with her mouth? That could not have been a cultural norm, is what I'm saying. It couldn't have just been like people about 50 seeing her going, what is it? That's what you do when you sing? That's what a good singer does. And it's only like teenagers go like, why is she doing that stupid thing with her mouth? Oh, that's how everybody sang back in the day. I think everybody must have been like that. What is she doing? How did nobody tell her? Jason thinks the sub. The Dreamies Fund is top. Thank you. I'll put that in to the Dreamyometer.
Surprise, surprise.
It was rectangular. It was. No, that's the shape of... How the fuck does she even do that? How does the cheeks go at... How? That would be good as a kind of ghost train sort of thing or something like that. You know, you go into the myth. Because it actually looks like it's got a kind of perspective on it, as if you're dead close, you're about to go into the myth. So the top and the bottom, they look fucking like they're coming out. So they look actually wider. It's as if you're actually dead close to a myth. It reminds me of the, you know, the clown things you squish the water into. You see in that draw. I don't know if I've ever got it here. You might squish the water and bust the balloons. They go like that. Do that kind of thing.
Surprise, surprise.
Right, come on, Sal. Let's make it a good one. This is the last one of the series. Come on. Gimbals, Tommy, Real Atomic Jeep, thanks for subs. Aye, long legs fell apart, in my opinion. Fell apart.
Thank you. Hello and welcome to another 60 minutes of surprises. You know, they say that all good things come to an end, and surprise, surprise is no exception because, yes, this is the last show in the present series. Oh, but never fear, Scylla will be here with a new series next year.
Get in, man.
Now, let's get on with the show. Now, how many of you have rocked around the clock in your youth? Yes? Yes. You little liars. Now, do you remember those days when Bill Haley and his Comets were all the rage, do you? Yes. Well, I do. I remember it well. I do. Well, I'm here to tell you that rock and roll is alive and well, especially in Beswick Grove up there in Birmingham.
Down there.
Yes, and I can see that's rung a bell with Harry and Nancy.
That's right.
Where are you, Harry and
Aye,
Nancy?
that's fuck. Yes, yous.
Surprise, come down and join us, Chuck. Yeah.
That honestly would give you a heart attack at that age. That would strike you down. See if you're needing assistance like that. Chances are, you know, you're a candidate for a fucking heart attack with a surprise like that. Now, you might be thinking, Limmy, will this ever get better? I know we have our nice wee moments and funny wee moments and all that, but does surprise ever get better? Listen to this. Here's what you've got coming up in the future of surprise. You've got appearances for people like, remember that's Neil Sedaka one? I hope so. Michael Ball, run there and kissing her. The teenage boy who pure loves Michelle Gale, and then suddenly Michelle Gale's there. He's like that, like that. You go, and that's just three. That's just three off the top of my head. There'll be many, and Freddie for Freddie and the fucking Dreamers. Remember they got them down for the audience, and they weren't even. I don't think Freddie and the Dreamers fans. They're just like, do you want to come down and sing a song? And to sing a song, we've got them. Remember? Basil, was that? Was Basil in one of the later ones? So it does actually fucking pick up. They listen to the feedback. Dylan, Palm Desert Ranger, Young, Gimbal, thanks again. Thanks to subs.
Down there, Chuck. Hello, Nan. Hello. You sit down next to your husband.
Oh, they kept the secret, didn't they?
What's that?
Oh, they certainly did keep
What?
this secret. Shall I tell you who told this secret to me?
Yeah.
Well, it's your daughter. Mandy, you got it in one. Yes, your daughter wrote and told me. Now, you're well into rock and roll, aren't you? Because your granddaughter, Nina, well, she's only just 8 years old, but sure, she loves rock and roll. In fact, she was the runner-up last year with her partner, Jamie, in the United Kingdom's championships. Is that right?
Yeah.
And she's this year current championship with Jamie again, the Mediterranean rock and roll.
That's right.
Oh, well, your daughter, Mandy, wrote and said that you have never, ever seen her dance live. Is that right? Well, surprise, surprise, you're going to see her tonight. Yes, you're going to see your little Mina and her partner, Jamie. So here they are, and they make a wonderful couple. The Mediterranean rock and roll champions. Ladies and gentlemen, Mina and Jamie.
Fuck are you on about? But this is a fucking grand. It's a fucking grand win. It's not like, oh, they're in Australia. That's your fucking granddaughter, was it? It's like, oh, you know, unfortunately, you know, you stay in Birmingham, they stay in, even something like, they stay up in Aberdeen or fucking, there's nothing said about, you know how you don't get to see them and all that because they're like 500 mile away. Just round the fucking corner. This is time taken up that could have been better given to somebody else. This is truly, Series 7 truly is the fucking dregs of the ideas. What? How have you never seen her doing the dancing? How? Oh, just, you know, well, we're in Birmingham and they stay in what's dead near Birmingham? Birmingham, Dudley. Nottingham. Solihull. Right, Solihull. It's just any time they say, oh, it's just that we've not got time. But you've got all the time in the world, you're retired. This is a whole fucking slot taken up just for these fucking Liran, Lince, Bakerino. Thanks for subs. I'm fucking angry. Look at him, look! Fucking... Welcome to the stream, everybody. Friday night. Radio Romance by Tiffany. Are they even dancing to the music? Did you dab? No. Awful start to the final episode. Pointless. I mean, good on them, but this should not be... it should be like maybe like their surprise or something like that. Owly, thanks to sub.
Well, your grandparents have seen you live dancing now, and I think he's absolutely gobsmacked. I think you'd better take him off for a glass of lemonade, and you can have one too. So, Mina, you take your granddad off. You be the perfect gentleman, Janie.
Right.
And take the look.
If you could just say to him, come back just now, and could you remind the audience why is it you've no? You're like 500 miles away or something. Is it just? Why the fuck have you no been to say? Even if it was well, it's in Blackpool. It's in Blackpool. I've got to sort of get her there, and bad grandparents. I'm going to come in and say yes. And if any of the family members come into the stream and go, "That's my granda. He's passed away now. But that's my granda, and you shouldn't be saying that." I stand by my words. Here, wait a fucking minute. They're on this. They came to this. Kyle Savage, thanks for subs and bits. A winter of blind date. Blind date? Oh, I don't know. I can give a blind date a shot, but I don't think it'll have as much surprises. It'll just be like, here we go again. Could be alright. It might be alright. I don't think it'll be. It won't be like this. You can't get your teeth into it, I don't think. Savage, thanks for the bits. Turned 40 today, and this pish is the best present I could have got. Glad to fucking hear it.
Who'll sing happy birthday to a child on a special day?
They could fucking make it from Birmingham to London for this.
Well, here on Surprise Surprise, we get a lot of letters from people who want to be on the telly. But recently, we got a letter about someone who wanted to be behind the camera. Now, that someone was Post Office Manager Terry Frost from Shropshire. Terry's daughter Caroline wrote and told us that her dad would just love to be a cameraman on a programme like Treasure Hunt. Well, our Bob Caldries couldn't resist the opportunity for a ride in a helicopter. So he went to drop in on Terry at his place of work.
Look at Terry here.
You
Terry Frost. Hello.
Terry, how's it going? Terry, How's it going, Terry? You right? Do you know why I maybe hate the sound of Bob with that kind of out of breath? Right? It reminds me maybe of that fucking guy in the Botanic Gardens who came up to me when I was streaming, going, "Hi, how's it going? Hi, I'm a Graham Parkkeeper. You got permission? Got permission? Film?" I'm like, "Oh no, I'm just streaming. Just a member of public says you're filming our weddings." No. And I didn't hear it at the time. I didn't hear that he said a member of the public said you were filming his weddings and that. And if you watch the fucking VOD back, which I believe exists, you'll see that I wasn't. There was no, there was like, it was like an empty fucking park bar, like maybe one fucking guy walking by or something, I don't know. I thought he'd said, it's just, it's just in case, you get some guys, just fucking filming weddings, or to get some people who think somebody's filming weddings. It's just they need these permits, some people don't like it, that kind of thing. No, he was saying that somebody actually had said, "Aye, there's a guy in the park filming my weddings." I didn't fucking hear it. And my theory is, remember I got a picture with somebody on the stream, and then I think somebody fucking phoned that fucking park. A bit like that, because they knew I was in there, a bit like that. Aye, there's a guy going about. I can't. I still don't know what could have caused it. I don't know. Remember, it's right up the back, the pure quiet bit of the park. Get the video on. Let me see if it's there. Limmy Botanic. No. Limmy stream. Limmy permit. Limmy doesn't have a permit. There you go. Oh, it's in somebody else's fucking channel. Right, here we go.
Right there.
What's this?
I'm a member of the public servant. My name's Graham. I'm the park keeper here.
Alright.
About filming in here.
Aye.
Yes. You've got permission.
No, this is just for me. It's no a telly thing or anything.
Filming his kids and things.
No.
Permission.
No, this is just for me. It's no a telly thing or anything.
Filming his kids and things.
He says you were. This is during the stream, right? This is like me. Like you saw me when I was streaming, coming into the fucking park. So it's not like I started to stream, and I go like, "Hello everybody, so I'm streaming for the Botanic Gardens today. I've been in here for an hour just walking about with my phone before I started the stream. You don't know what was up to before the stream." No, you saw me walking down the fucking street, coming into the park. And I think you saw what I was filming and all the rest of it. And I'm saying that because I don't even think you could see on the camera anything that could even be misconstrued as fucking filming anybody, never mind fucking Wayne's. Thank fuck. Because...
You've got permission.
No, this is just for me, it's no... I mean, that's... I didn't know he had said that at the time. As I said, I thought he was saying, just in case you were filming kids or something. Because you get that like in school things, in primary school and all the rest of it. They go, "Now, please no one take pictures. We'll have someone official take pictures and then we'll send that to you. Please don't post this in socials," and that kind of thing. I thought he was sort of saying that. I didn't realise he had said, a guy had said you were filming his kids and things. Actually, do you know what it actually fucking sounds? It sounds like he's made it up. You know, like he's made somebody's made it up and then phoned him for a wind up. But he's actually, you know, in things. What in things like what?
Filming in here.
Aye.
Yes. You've got permission.
No, this is just for me. It's no a
He
telly
says you
thing
were
or anything.
filming his kids and things.
He said that's what he said, didn't he? He said you were filming his kids and things.
Park keeper here.
All right.
About filming in here.
Aye.
Yes. You've got permission.
No, this is just for me. It's no a
He
telly
says you
thing or
were
anything.
filming his kids and things.
No.
Right.
No, this is streamed right now. This is like on the internet right now.
No, we need permission for that.
Even if it's just a personal
yes.
thing.
Yes.
No.
Right. All right.
If it's getting streamed anywhere, used for advertising, anything like that at all,
Right.
on council ground, you must get permission.
Right. Even just for personal.
Yes.
Stuff.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Right.
You're forwarding it on to somebody that's not for you personally, as
Right.
you're going to take home.
Right. I made sure I've kept everybody out, but I'll leave then. Right.
Okay.
All right. Cheers.
What's my answer? Thank you.
Okay. Right, hold on.
Right now.
No. I'm a member of the public, so everyone, my name's Graham. I'm
All right.
Right, hear that?
right there.
Right.
I'm a member of the public, so everyone, my name's Graham. I'm
All right.
A member of the public tell that my name's Graham. Member of the public tell my name's Graham. It was something like that, right? Member of the public, like he's ready to kind of go right into it, and then he's like, oh, by the way, right, it's up.
I'm the park keeper here.
All right.
About filming in here.
Aye.
Yes. You've got permission.
No, this is just for me. It's no a
He
telly
says you
thing
were
or anything.
filming his kids and things.
No.
He says you were filming his kids and things. He said, he started off saying member of the public. So it's not some sort of theoretical fucking thing, imaginary, a thing like that. He's saying it happened. He's saying that somebody like got in touch. Do you know, looking back, if I'd fucking known, I know I wouldn't have launched into it. I don't like fucking confrontations and all that. I should have been like that. Who said that? Who said that? Not to go with that. There's dig up the fucking guy if there is an actual guy, and he has actually got his Wayne, and he happened to be walking through the park, and he saw me feel a fucking mile away, holding my fucking phone, and goes like that. Oh, like that. There was nobody nearby. I don't think anybody. I don't remember any any guy walking in my fucking vicinity way a Wayne or Wayne's. And, you know, while I'm not even pointing the phone at him, but just kind of like that, he's just like, what the fuck is this? Who's that? I don't like that. Just streaming and maybe thought, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know, who's this fucking... I would be like that. I would have been like that when I was, when my son was younger, and even now. If somebody's like kind of streaming, right, hi, oh, hello everybody, so I'm in the Botanic Gardens, and like I'd be like moving like my son out the way a bit, not because I thought they were pure dodgy, but just it's just a good fucking practice just to do that. But I didn't even see anybody like that. I would have, if I had seen anybody like that, I would have been like, I better fucking take that away. But and nobody. If anybody was there, it was far away enough for that to be like they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't fucking do that. I mean, I get it. I get the whole park, that whole the rules. I get it, but I think it's fucking either made up by him as a kind of we just make up this shite just to kind of scare folk away, you know, like that kind of thing. Don't think it is a rule. It is. If you go in, there's a wee sign that says no filming or something like that, but people do it anyway. In this day and age, everybody's going to be like that, taking fucking pictures and videos and stuff like that. Either it's a thing that they sort of just make up to just quickly kind get rid of people. A guy says you're filming these weigh-ins. What? No, wasn't he? Right, listen, I'll fucking leave. What? Just to fucking shoo people away. You know, just a wee quick accusation of fucking filming people's fucking weigh-ins. But I think it's more likely somebody on the fucking wind-up phoned. That the fact he's like out of fucking breath, you know, running right up, and I'd only been in the park for no that long. Do you know what I mean? But then again, you think, well, mate, if you do think I've been filming some guy's fucking weigh-ins, should you not get the police right fucking now? I mean, it doesn't fucking add up. I was filming these weigh-ins. Alright, I'll stop now. Bye. Mysterious. Fucking thankfully, I had the whole thing fucking streaming. Imagine that. Imagine that ending my fucking career. Get my fucking door kicked in, my boss cut off. Bullstick thinks a sub. We've got Gordon and Haribo and sugary tea to make sure I don't make it 20 months. I've been tanning the fucking sugar for years. I've stopped now, but it's not going to happen. Spectral and Winkle, George thinks the subs. Oh, yeah, I know you're just joking though. Right, sorry. Aye. Mental. See, that's one of the reasons, you know, people go like, oh, are you going to do any IRL streams? Too many fucking, too much, like, stuff like that, or general kind of nutters. Cracking joke, it fucking is, by the way. It's a good joke.
Are you joking? Surprise, surprise, Terry, how are you? Stand up, Nick, stand up, that's it. I don't believe this. Well, it's true, Terry, it's actually happening.
So the reason why I went, talked about that was because maybe Bob's out of breathness maybe reminds me of that fucking guy.
Now then, I've heard you're very keen on filming, messing about with video cameras and that, is that right? Yes. Sorry to interrupt your meeting, but this is rather special business we've got. In fact, your daughter Caroline has told us that you'd like none other than to be the cameraman on Treasure Hunt, is that right? I wouldn't mind. Well, surprise, surprise. We've arranged for you to be the cameraman on a special surprise treasure hunt. All right? And to make it even extra special, we've arranged for you to film a top presenter with a very shapely bottom. Not for you, Annabelle Croft. Not for you, Annika Rice. Guess who?
Somebody with a very shapely bottom. Horny Bob's at it again.
I want to give up. God, guess. My wife. No, it's me. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, the helicopter's waiting outside, so is my jumpsuit. So we better go. Excuse us, gentlemen, is that all right? Carry on with the meeting.
In case you don't know, kind of a big deal was made back then with Annika Rice. Don't know if it was Annabelle Croft as well after. The fact that the camera's always following her sort of from behind and she's running, and people would talk about her arse a lot because you could see her from behind, so that's what they would talk about. And there you would get it there. Talk about shapely bottom. It was a different time. Things have changed now.
There's something to happen now, you know, we're all geared up and ready to go, aren't we?
Your clue, sir.
My clue, sir? We've got it. Ah, the clue. In a Yorkshire town on the Bards River, search for a hexagonal fortification near a special agent's crossing. I've got a map here. In a Yorkshire town on the Bards River. Okay.
How long's this? It's got to go on for ages, isn't it?
Bradford-on-Avon. Bradford-on-Avon? Don't know what the rest means. Right, let's go. Ready? Oh, am I ready? Am I ready for this? Is your camera ready? Yes. Turn over. Action. Okay, Terry. Okay, let's go.
Annabelle Croft, the tennis player, she was the presenter after Annika Rice.
That means I don't know. How long do you reckon for Bradford? 5 minutes, Terry. Okay, that's fine. Are you alright with that camera? Great, yeah. Super. Who's a special? Oh, Barton. I've got Barton Farm Country Park here. There's a Barton Farm Country Park.
Couldn't have got the actual treasure hunt theme. It's dead muffled, isn't it?
If there's a bridge across the river, then it might have to go across the bridge or something like that.
Look at this 7th series here.
So, here we are.
Really take it in how shite this is.
Let's see if we can find the next clue.
Just nothing's really happening. What was that? What was that?
Well, we'll be coming back to Terry and Bob later on.
Really?
If they're any nearer to finding the surprise treasure. But right now, it's time to welcome back our man from down under. Now, you've all heard of Crocodile Dundee, yes? Yes. Well, here's Alligator Burns.
Why are you here, mate?
G'day, Scylla.
Why are you here?
Now you were down under there. I mean, did you put another shrimp on the barbie for me? I can't speak Australian.
Yeah, it was real beaut, actually. We had tinnies and poys.
Tinnies and poys?
Yeah, cans of beer and meat pies.
Oh, the old meat pies there. Well, enough of this Aussie chit-chat. I mean, what have you got for us on this week's Searchline?
Well, actually, I thought we were going to have a first on Searchline this week because we had a request to find some old friends from a drain pipe.
That's dead funny. Sorry, last week it was said that you wouldn't be here. I want to say I'll see you next week, but you won't be here next week because we won't be doing surprise next week. We're doing a live Searchline like special from down under. He's went to fucking Australia and has him back. Wait. That is... Aha! Right, see, I'm rolling at it, right? You kind of see the wee tool tip that's popped up. But that is... Series 7, Episode 8, which is the previous episode, 6th of April. The one before that, Episode 7, was the 30th of March. So every week, every Friday. Right, 6th of April. Whereas this... Wait a minute. What? That's March. What's going on? What? Everybody. This is definitely the episode that followed the previous one, right? Episode 6 here, 23rd of March. Episode 7 here, 30th of March, a week later. Episode 8, 6th of April, a week later. And then it's saying here, 30th of fucking March for this episode 9. We went back in time. So something's not right here. But they appear to be talking like this is the next week's episode. This episode aired 20th of April 1990. So the 20th of April. So if episode 8 was that, the 20th. So add 7, 14. So, all right. So there was an episode in between then. The Good Friday episode. The Searchline special. The now lost Searchline special. So now they've came back for the last one. So they should be referring here to the live one. Or maybe, because these are maybe filmed... No, they don't film them on the one because they've got to have time to get the people on that they phoned the week before.
Because we had a request to find some old...
Is there? Well, enough of this Aussie chit-chat. I mean, what have you got for us on this week's Searchline?
Well, actually, I thought we were going to have a first on Searchline this week because we had a request to find some old friends from a drain pipe.
So we skipped here an episode that was a special episode last week. The episode we watched yesterday, there was one that came after that. The live Searchline one. Not surprise, surprise. And they were back for the final episode.
A request to find some old friends. Well, actually, I thought we were going to have a first on Searchline this week because we had a request to find some old friends.
They're laughing at her reaction.
From a drain pipe. And we've even got a picture. There it is. Not what you expected, I imagine, but it turns out that Drain Pipe was the nickname of Connie Audrain, who lived in Jersey when she was a little girl, but was evacuated to Burnley in Lancashire at the start of the last war. She was just 8 years old at the time, and from her new home in the north, she went to Burnley Wood Secondary Modern School for Girls. She also joined a dancing school and became one of the Jacqueline Wright juveniles. When Connie was 12, she toured all over Lancashire with the girls in this picture. It was taken on November the 6th, 1944, when they were appearing at the Victoria Theatre in Burnley with Bill Scott Coomber and his Grenadiers. In 1946, Connie returned to Jersey, but she never forgot her friends and the happy time she had in Burnley.
White Pepper
she says there's nothing she'd enjoy more than to re-establish contact with her former dancing pals. So if you appeared at the Victoria Theatre in the early 1940s with Connie Audrain,
if you're a warmonger that's optimistic.
Well, now a bid to reunite a family that split up 40 years ago.
Arms trade.
Anne Phillips, now Jones from Shropshire, and her sister Joan are hoping we can help find their sister Margaret Rose and their brother John Phillips. A few weeks ago, I met Anne, who told me her story.
Okay.
My name's Anne Jones, formerly Phillips. The family split up when my mother died when I was
formerly
3
Phillips
years
Jones,
old.
okay.
Some of the family were taken to Coventry by my father, and I remained in London with my aunt. I'm trying to trace my brother and sister, whose name was Phillips. My brother's John.
So they were Phillips, right?
In Coventry. That's the last known address I have for him, John Phillips. And my sister
Right, you're confusing everybody now.
Whale.
Start again.
Phillips. And I haven't seen her for 30 years.
Anybody else thinking a screwdriver with the wee cross bit?
Road.
So what age would they be now?
Sent to Coventry.
My sister was born in 1921, so I think she's the same age as the Queen. And my brother is 48.
God bless her.
He was born Christmas Eve, 1941.
Now, in fact, you're not the only one that's looking for Margaret.
That's correct.
Set up
we
Gordon,
all knew her as Peggy. Her 2 children
He's
are
watching
also
the fucking
looking
telly.
for her, my nephews. Robert, who I've traced to America, and Paul, who lives in Birmingham and is married. He'd dearly love to see his mother as well.
Dearly.
So, Margaret Rose and John Phillips, if you're watching, please contact Searchline tonight. Now for some quickies. Could the following people please contact us? Margaret Gardner, now thought to be Margaret Street, who was Sturminster Newton's Carnival Queen in 1957.
All right, Carnival
also
Queen.
Thomas John Boswell and Audrey Lily Brown, who were best man and bridesmaid at Charles and Edith Quayle's wedding in August
I know who that is.
Fulford Camp,
That's,
Salisbury. And we'd like to hear from this
Queen.
trio, Desmond, Brendan and Rosaline Carroll, originally from Belfast, who would now be between the ages of 50 and 53. The number to ring, if you can help with any of the peals on Searchline, is 01 222 8070. Okay. That's it for the moment, but as we've devoted sections to the Army and the Navy this year, we'll complete the Searchline series by giving part 2 to the Air Force. So see you shortly.
Fucking yes, man.
Oh, yes, the Air Force. Oh, I can't wait, Gordon. We'll see you later, all right, Chuck?
Why are you being like that?
And now I wonder if anyone knows in our audience, indeed at home, what an Irish cladder ring is.
I know.
Yes, well, I think you do, Karen Mulder. Where are you, Karen?
Oh, dear.
Give us a wave, Karen. Yes, Karen, please.
Oh,
surprise,
dear.
surprise. Come down and join me and bring your lovely husband, Peter, with you. Come on, sweetheart.
She's like, what? You better fucking...
Hello, Karen.
Genuine surprise.
Have a sit down there, sweetheart. Hello, Peter. Welcome to Surprise, Surprise. Well, Karen, you look suitably surprised to me.
I am.
And you do know what an Irish claddering is, don't you?
Yes.
Well, would you like to tell everybody at home, indeed in our audience, what
It's
an
hard to
Irish
explain.
claddering is?
It's a friendship ring that I've got an Irish friend that gave me.
Yes, and it's a ring of friendship,
Yes.
and it's got the symbol of friendship on it,
Yes,
hasn't
two
it?
hands.
She
You're
just
not
said
wearing
that.
it now, no? You're not wearing it now. Well,
Oh dear. You're not wearing it now? Right. Well, that's a shame. Because... Oh, you know what? Just got to leave it. Just got to leave it. Go back to your seat. Thank you.
can you cast your mind back to when you were 11 years old?
No.
Yes, and you went to Dublin
That's right, yeah.
to a wedding.
Yes.
And there you met friends with another little girl there,
Yes.
and you became inseparable for the next 2 weeks.
That's right.
Can you
Weeks.
remember her name? Of course you can.
Doreen.
Doreen Kennedy. Now you're just 11 years old then,
Uh-huh.
and you started a pen friendship up, didn't
right,
you?
yes.
And this has continued for 22 years.
Oh, right. That's all right then.
And it was only 2 years ago that she sent you this lovely
That's right.
friendship ring, wasn't it?
Yes.
You actually did invite her to your wedding in 1978, but because of ill health, she couldn't attend.
Right, okay.
Well, that's 22 years. Now, that's a lot of letters.
That's right.
It is. And you haven't seen her since then. Well, surprise, surprise, you're going to see her tonight. Yes.
I don't
you
want
won't
to.
have to put this in a letter to her.
I
'Cause
don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. That's not what I want. She obviously doesn't want to meet me because she didn't come to the wedding. Ill health my fucking arse. We just like to keep it like that. That's got to be weird. Don't bring her out. Don't. If you bring her out, I'll just look away like that. I don't want to do this. My answer is no.
she's right here. We've flown her over from Dublin just to be with you. Here she is, your friend for over 22 years by letter, Doreen
By letter, of
Kennedy.
course.
Come in, Doreen.
All right. What's she done? You all right? Oh no, she's not feeling it. No, she's not feeling it. I don't think. And she's like, I kind of like to use her as a sort of therapist sort of thing, you know, to dump all my thoughts onto, but like a diary. I don't actually want to meet her. Oh no, it's fine. We're all right. It's fine. It's all right.
Sit down. Yes. Well, it is 22 years. And you're excited, aren't you? I can tell. So you don't have to write any more letters now. I know you've got an awful lot to catch up on. And why?
Well, she's not here permanently living in my fucking house. Why would we not have to write letters? You on about? Because you know how when you meet somebody, that's it. You form that connection.
While you're doing that, we're going to take a little break, so you can natter all you like, all right? Yes, we're going to take a break, but we will be back in a mo to see our Bob Gatecrasher family party, chat to a lady ventriloquist, and to catch up on a treasure hunt.
Oh, that's nice.
See you in a couple of minutes. See you then.
You can fuck off, mate.
Hello and welcome back. Now, we had a letter from a Mr. Ricky Scott up there in Derbyshire.
Down there.
He sent us a very sad story which he saw in his local newspaper. It was all about an elderly couple, Jack and Maggie Bark. Ricky didn't know Jack and Maggie, but felt he just had to do something to help them. Now, up until a couple of months ago, Jack and Maggie's pride and joy was their Morris Minor 1000 car. They bought it brand new 23 years ago, and they kept it in sparkling condition. They relied on it to get about. In fact, without it, they are completely housebound.
Right.
Now, one Saturday night, Jack and Maggie were happily watching the
Well, no, really, because it's not like the motor, like goes straight to the front door. They are able to get out. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Listen, I don't know. I don't think they've said that. It's not for me to say. I don't know, but I didn't pick that up.
Kelly, when the car, wait for it, was stolen. 4 days later, it was found abandoned in a field. But just look at the condition of it. Yeah.
Listen, I know it's terrible and everything, but fucking good on them, man. That's the boys for you, isn't it? That's lads. That's well, they winners. They've shot the fucking community centres done. What they meant to do? It's Majors Britain. November 90. Right, still going.
Shame. Well, we agreed with Ricky something had to be done to repair Jackie and Maggie's ruined lives.
Fortunately, we found the boys who did it, and we're going to force them to do that, and then we're going to put them in the water, glue it shut, bolt it shut, rivet it shut, and cook them in it. We're going to cook them. Chris Forfar, thanks to sub. Something has to be done about this. Tough on crime, tough on the causes of crime.
So earlier today, whilst they were enjoying a family occasion at a London hotel, our Bob turned up as an unexpected guest.
Brum, brum, brum. Jack and Maggie,
what if they don't want this?
Hotel, just finishing off lunch with their family. When they've done that, they're due to come out for a little breath of fresh air. Well, I'm going to serve them with an extra special appetizer and a very special surprise. Oh, here they come. Let's go and introduce ourselves.
But they're going to get targeted now, though.
Jack and Maggie. Jackie and Maggie Bart.
Heart
Hello.
attack.
Surprise, surprise. How are you? Now then, have a look down there. Good night. I bet you didn't expect to see that car again, did you? That's your very own Morris Minor. Oh! Is that a nice...
Oh!
I'll tell you what, just a minute. Come here, Jack. I'll lean on there then, all right? Now,
Fuck me. Here, I'm joking about a heart attack, but this is actually the real fucking deal. Have you ever seen a heart attack?
that car again, did you? That's your very own Morris Minor.
Look at him!
I didn't expect to see that car again, did you? That's your very own Morris Minor. Oh! Is that a nice surprise? I'll tell you what, just a minute. Come here, Jack. I'll lean on there then, all right? Now.
That's the real deal. But that's the real deal. Oh. Out of breath, like you've run up a flight of stairs simply by getting a wee bit of surprise. This is the real thing. Look, fucking like him. Why have you done this to me? I need to see that again. Fucking hell.
Jack and Maggie. Jackie and Maggie Bark. Hello. Surprise, surprise. How are you? Now then, have a look down there. Good night. I bet you didn't expect to see that car again, did you? That's your very own Morris Minor. Oh! Is that a nice surprise?
Oh!
I'll tell you what, just a minute. Come here, Jack. I'll lean on there then, all right?
Fuck.
Now, as you know,
Fuck.
a few weeks ago you had it stolen, didn't you? And they've vandalised it, and they burnt it out and all that. Well, since then, a team of experts have been working on it day and night, and they brought it back to that wonderful showroom condition for you, Jack.
It's beautiful.
Is that all right?
Beautiful.
Now, we thought, wouldn't it be nice, we thought, if we have a bit of a celebration because your car's looking so good. So we want to invite you to a special surprise party. Is that all right?
When's this?
Today.
Oh, Granny.
Is that all right, yeah?
Ah.
And while I'm here...
When I got my breath back.
I better give you those.
He's fucked.
Your keys.
Oh, bless you, madam.
Is that right?
Lovely.
We better have a drink, haven't we?
Aye.
We'll go and have a drink.
Did they really do that motor up? It'd be probably quicker making a fucking new one. Doubt it. Wait till he finds out Well, that's no, you know, got you a new one. No, I want my one. Well, it's better than nothing. You never had your new one. Your old one. You're getting a brand new one. I want my old one. Your old one's fucking gone. Boo!
Well, I must say a very big thank you to all the mechanics at TL Derby who restored Jack and Maggie's car free of charge. Marvellous. Yeah.
Oh, let me hear that, sorry.
Well, I must say a very big thank you to all the mechanics at TL Derby who restored Jack and Maggie's car free of charge. Marvellous. Yeah. And also, will you please join me in thanking Morris Minor Club, who provided all the spare parts to put the car back together again.
There you
Weren't
are.
they good too? Marvellous.
There you are.
Look on his face. And you know, that's not the end of it, right?
The look on his face was the look... That's somebody dying, Scylla. That's the face of somebody very close to death. Oh, the look in his face. Oh!
Now, Jack and Maggie are on their way to Battersea Park, and we'll be joining Bob and them live later on for another surprise. Can he stand it, I ask myself. But I must tell you, our Bob, you know, he's been ever so busy this week. His feet haven't touched the ground. We've kept him really busy, so let's fly over to him and Terry Frost and see if all the clues have been solved in our treasure hunt.
Here goes, rowing through.
Excuse me, lads.
You ever seen a hexagonal fortification, have you? Yeah, thanks very much. That could be hexagonal. Let's go and look. Must be a hexagon, this. I think how does we do it? Great, well done. Hey, I like this game. Right, let's have a look.
See, the thing is, see back then, even 1990, not even 20s, people were that fucking brainless that they would be watching this and actually think to themselves, oh, I'm actually watching like a treasure hunt. I'm watching an adventure. I'm interested in this. They'll actually tell themselves, oh, he's found a clue. But this is all made up. This isn't like the actual treasure hunt on Channel 4 where there's clues you've got to find. This is all fucking brainless. People were brainless then. They're brainless now. And always fucking will be. Anyway.
In the northeast area.
Tarantula says, it's real to me. You want to talk about real to me? You want to talk about what's fucking real? When Brian McFadden left Westlife. This is another song that I've said before, I said on Twitter, either I said all songs are like this or a lot of songs are lists, basically. Get an idea and then do a bullet point list of all the things about it. So it's all about things that are not real to him. And then listing things that are real to him, like seeing his Wayne and things like that. That's real to me. Right, now back to the verses. Fuck, you can imagine when you're writing songs, pop songs, once you're on a roll, you can just churn the fucking things out. You just go like that. The chorus, same fucking words every time. You just need to write one chorus, that's it. Right, what's the idea? You're with somebody who treats you badly and you wish they wouldn't and you're thinking of leaving them. Right, just list all the things they do then. You know, you never phone me when you something and every time I something you're that. You said you were going to do this and you didn't and you make me feel like that. Right, chorus. But now I'm thinking of doing this. I knew I'm thinking of doing that. I knew I'm thinking of doing this. Verse again. You do that. You don't do this. You don't do that. You don't need to do two verses, just straight into the chorus, repeat the chorus again. Bridge bit. Oh, how did I end up in this place with you? I don't know. I'm probably going to leave you, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll get another chance. We'll see. Chorus again. Repeat till fade. That's it. Easy. Done. Next. That's what's real. Ram Bobby thinks the sub. That's what's real to me.
Discover the king of Camelot is all at sea. Hats off to a jolly Jack Tar. Right, come on. HMS Royal Arthur. Show you where it is.
Look at this nothingness. Nothingness. So this was actually April 1990, is that right?
It doesn't look as far as
Utter dregs. Terrible audio. You see, does they work because the way it works in Treasure Hunt is she's speaking right into that mic dead close up so you can't hear the fucking helicopter. This is crap. I'm really disappointed. An old arse.
Are you a jolly Jack Tar? Yep. No, you're not. Are you a jolly Jack Tar? No. And we've got another one. We've got another one. Excuse me, lads. Huntley, you a jolly Jack Tar? Yes. Good. Take your hat off. Let's have a look. Ha ha! Surprise, surprise. Right, let's have a look. Will you hold that for me? Thanks so much.
Honestly, I wouldn't put it past this audience to actually cheer at that.
Now, join the crew. Are you the crew? Yeah. Thought they might be. And make an assault on the parallel lines. Parallel lines. Parallel lines. There? Right. Come on, Terry. Oh, wait, there's a ditch. Careful here, Terry.
This is loathsome.
Look, parallel lines. I just knew something was going to happen here. Better hang on to the clue. Lose the map.
I can hear in my head some da for back then watching this going like that. Do you know he's good at that? I think he should do that. He should be the one to do it. He should be the one to do it. I don't like that Annabelle Croft. I think they should let a guy do it. I think get Bob to do it. I think he'd be good at that and he'd be funny. A really funny guy. Hey, funny since the sub. What was I going to say? Dum digga dum digga dum. What was that again? What was I going to say? Was it real to me? That's what's real to me. I don't know. This shite's switching my brain off.
Oh my goodness, parallel lines. You're supposed to be a cameraman. Head cameraman, follow it. Follow it. Oh! The cameraman's supposed to follow everywhere, you know.
I've got a wee clash of brands here. Got a wee clash.
Everyone's supposed to follow everywhere, you know. Right, let's have a look. The next bit. Take a tube to the wall. Take a tube to the wall. Oxy wall. Oh, no, look at this tube. Oh, you're joking.
Oh, aye, what I was going to look at was, this is April. Was it? Aye, it's April, and then, this is like mid-April. So, UK charts, April. Did I look at this before? Was it February? 19th of April, so it was about then, wasn't it? Did somebody say that? Did somebody say, oh, this is like the runabout? It was March or February? No, it wasn't. Because look, that one's March. That's the end of March, episode 7. Then episode 8 was the 6th of April. And then the one that came after that, which was Good Friday, we didn't see because it's a live Searchline special. So that was 6 plus 7 is 13. So this is the 20th then. As somebody said so. So pretty much this. What? Oh, alright, aye. Is that Hosier? Then? All the way back. All the way back. Here we go. 15th of April to the 21st of April 1990. Let's see what's in the charts at this time. Vogue. Black Velvet. Kingston Town. Opposites Attract. Step On, Happy Mondays. Don't Miss the Party Line. And you just remember that? Yo, DJ, where's the bass? Hang On to Love, never heard it. Love Shack, yeah. Birdhouse in Your Soul, yeah. Ghetto Heaven, yeah. Escapade. Vogue. So this was at number 1 at the time of this episode being it. Back to this.
Very nice. And people do this for a laugh, do they? Crazy. And they get paid for it. Take a tube, what did he say, to the wall? The wall, this could be the end. Terry, come on. You can do it, Bob. Go on, Bob.
Garbage.
Just a minute, Terry. Leave the camera in. I've done enough. Give me the camera here, please. Thank you. Off you go. Geronimo!
You say Geronimo when you jump out of something. Laugh or something.
Hey! What are you doing here? Surprise. Hello, darling. And a nice bottle of shampoo for you there. Thanks, son.
Drop it and fall on it, you cunt. Oh, that's not nice. Mythics and Crystal. Young Sandwich, thanks for subs. Karaoke song? Absolutely. I'm sorry, Crystal Monsters, I'm not rewarding that question with an answer. Karaoke song? Yes. If you can't be bothered asking a fucking proper question that makes sense, I can't be bothered answering it. Am I right, everybody? Karaoke song? No. I've never sang in a karaoke. To answer your question.
Now, how many of you can say a bottle of beer without moving your lips? Go on.
Oh, ventriloquist.
A bottle of beer. It's not easy, is it? But it's dead easy for Gail Chaplin because she's a ventriloquist. I phoned Gail a couple of weeks back to invite her to come along and throw a voice for us, and here she is in the flesh. So come in, Gail.
Oh, Jock the Croc. Be a fucking dancer. This is Jock the Croc, please.
Oh, Gail, and you brought a little friend with you, Gail.
That's right.
Please let Jock the Croc be Scottish. I fucking beg you.
What's her, or is it a he or she?
He. This is Jock the Croc.
It's Jock the Croc.
That's right.
Well, hello, Jock the Croc.
Hello, Scylla.
How you doing, Jock?
I'm fine, thank you, Scylla.
Well, you don't, with all them teeth, Jock, you know, you don't look very fearsome.
Oh, I'm not fierce at all,
Oh,
Scylla.
look. Oh, you've turned up. You like your belly tickled. Tickle on the tongue. Oh, we like that. Look at that.
Right, 18 million viewers, by the way.
Jock, I know your favourite food is...
Sausages.
Sausages.
18 million viewers.
Oh, but I'm going to talk to Gail now, all right?
All right.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Well, Gail, this is one of your many dollies. You've got Jock the Croc. Who are you going to be working with tonight?
Joe and Claudette.
Joe and Claudette?
Yeah.
Well, we shall look forward to that. I must ask you, though, I mean, you are a ventriloquist. You desperately want to get into show business. Who is your favourite vent?
Well, I always liked Shari Lewis, but I like Ron Lucas.
Ron Lucas. Yeah. What about that Scorch?
Oh, I think he's fantastic.
So do I. I'm sorry about that, Jock, but I mean, if there was a choice between Scorch and you, I have to say it. I do like him better than you. Sorry, Jock, are you upset?
Fucking
Ah, well, don't get too upset, because I'll see you later for a drink.
horrible thing to say, a puppet.
And a sausage.
All right, then.
All right. Well, Gail, you go off and have a little practice with Joe and Claudette. Is that right?
Truly is a
See you
monster.
later.
It's the wee things like that that reveal how much a monster Cilla Black was. She never reveals it in a big sort of way. It's the wee things that you go, wait a minute, how can you say a puppet? Yes, a ventriloquist puppet, a wee inanimate fucking thing like that. How can you say to that wee furry, fluffy crocodile, I'm sorry, but I do like that other puppet better than you? That's monstrous. But she thinks to herself, I don't need to sort of check myself for that because it's inanimate. She's got her rules, you know, kind of psychopath rules. She's got her wee rules in the head of how to appear to be normal and nice and all the rest of it. She's got her rules right. I've noticed, don't say anything bad about a person. Don't ever do that. Don't. You can only say something bad if the person is bad. And even then, sometimes show a bit of forgiveness. That can really cloak your psychopathy. Wee rules. And then she's thinking, crocodile puppet, say what you want, it's just a puppet. But that's actually, she doesn't get it because she's a psychopath. She doesn't get the, no. People feel for, like, there's a thing just sitting there doing nothing. Somebody puts a horn in it, and you can see the person, everything, but they just go like that. All sad. People, normal people, have empathy, feeling for that fucking crocodile that they know isn't real. Cilla doesn't get that. It doesn't. She's exposed herself. Do you know what? Sorry, I had to take a wee moment there. Pistol, thanks for the sub. She exposed herself. It's wee tests like that. It's like, you're a psychopath. Not at all. What do you think of this puppet that I'm about to set on fire? Aye, on you go. There you go. Got them. Got them.
Right, Jock. I'll see you after, Gail.
Monstrous.
Super. Well, now, I want to tell you a very moving story about a very courageous lady.
Like you
Edwina
fucking care.
Warrington is the mother of 4 children from West Yorkshire. Her husband David wrote and told us that, tragically...
Oh, it stopped when I stopped. Look, thanks for the bits. Cilla has the darkest eyes. She is pure evil. No, she hasn't. Look, don't think you can fucking see these people just by their eyes or anything like that. There's no way to fucking tell. Yeah, it has to be just wee things like that, like puppets, how she treats puppets, how she talks to a puppet. You know what psychopaths look like? They look like Harold Shipman.
They lost their son Paul and their only daughter Debbie to a very rare illness. Now, shortly before Debbie died, she decided, with her mother's help, to set up a children's charity called Forget Me Not. And since then, Edwina has dedicated much of her spare time to organising fundraising for the Forget Me Not charity. Over the last 5 years, she's raised thousands of pounds, which is used to give chronically sick children special treats.
This is a serious one. Temple thinks the sub. I like poops. Fucking good for you. It's about time you just came out and said that. Cerula says people in chat think ugly people are evil based on how they look. I don't really agree with that term ugly, Cerulus. I don't agree with that word. That's a horrible thing to say. See how you can turn it on people? See how you can turn it? No, I meant that's what they think. That's the word that they've got in their mind. I know, but you just used that word and you didn't clarify that until I dragged that clarification out of you. And you'd gone about there harming people without you even knowing it. Do you know who's ugly? God. You heard me. Put it right, go. Go. Put it right, go. Right me down, go. Right out, go. I can sense him. I can sense him waiting. Biding his time. Here, then you have like a kind of a sense of God, a kind of feeling, a presence, like God or something like that, in your head or feeling like that. Got a wee twist for you. That's me.
Well, Edwina spent many years nursing and pampering others. We decided she deserved a little pampering herself. So I went along to surprise her with a couple of
Stolen
days
Valor.
in the country. Edwina? Edwina Warrington?
Stolen Valor.
Edwina? Are you Edwina? Edwina, surprise, surprise. Oh, you're only a little girl, aren't you, Edwina? Well, I must tell you who wrote and tell me all about you. You owe all this to your husband, David. Now, you're supposed to be working all day here today, aren't you? Well, you're not. You're coming with me. Yes, it's all your hard work you do for the Forget-Me-Not Fund. And I'm going to...
Scylla slipped back into her old ways in terms of the fashion. She's gone mono. She's went right into the, you know, the kind of reddish hair with a reddish fucking coat, with a reddish shirt. She's probably got reddish trousers. I didn't clock that. Ah, she's got black trousers. She's went Milli Vanilli.
with a couple of days in the country. Edwina?
If she had leggings on, black leggings, that would have been Milli Vanilli. Aye. Jump in right behind him. See if this happened, something like this came out these days, everybody would be making a big deal about it and there'd be articles about it. See back my day in 1988, right? That was the norm, right? Look, see this? See that? Couple of lads, and then something will happen that kind of happened these days. And everybody would make a bit, or the young people, honestly, you don't know what it's like being at this age. You see young people go like, oh my God, this thing has never happened before. This is the first time this has happened in history. I've seen it. I've seen it, not just once, twice, I've seen it 10 times. Oh my God. No one's ever done this before on a programme that fucking been done a million times. Fucking grew up with it. Can watch that in fucking nursery. Actually, I would like to see that. I would like to see... Is there any bands that's like just two guys? Limmy, Frank Ferrin was a producer and he was famous. Cheers, Mandy. Thank you very much. Mandy, what age are you? $46. Well, I'm fucking 49. Right, I've got 3 years on you, possibly coming up for 50. I've got at least 3. I know all that. I've looked it all up. Next you're going to say it's not really them that's singing. I'm three whole years of learning ahead of you. 3 whole years of studying. Not just studying in general. This is actually a topic I'm very fucking interested in. Uncle, thanks to sub. Thanks to tier 2, by the way. I read the whole story. I know about the whole story, how this came about, why they were miming. It was originally just meant to sort of be that kind of wee temporary sort of thing, and then it sort of took off. One thing led to another, and fucking Grammys and all the rest of it. Is there any bands that's just two guys? And all of you are scared of? No, it's just a bit of fun. From these days. Rizzle Kicks. Right. Rizzle Kicks. Who are they again? Hold on. Who are they again? I'll say who are they again, as if I'll fucking know. Right, is this a big one? Wait a minute, it's only 2 weeks ago. What's their biggie? Is it the trumpet thing? They're done. They're old now. All right. What's kind of new? What's that one the guys talking about? Oh, you just don't know rock and roll or fucking whatever the fuck it was. Royal Blood. Right. Royal Blood, right. Right, so them. What they need to do, and what somebody needs to do, is try out these old things, but new in this modern environment, and see what the reaction is. Like, imagine A2 right now. Obviously, this isn't the sort of music they would do, but I would like to see them do this. That. I would explode. That would explode. There'd be people writing articles about what does this mean? What does this mean then? And it's really sort of fresh and new, and it's like fucking seen a million times. See, that's why Generation X gets ignored. Because younger folk sort of point in their direction, go, and you lot, and they just go, nah, fuck it, and they go for the the sort of boomer ones. Jollo, thanks for the bits. Uncle, thanks again for the sub. Boomer lights, no such thing. Let's see it again. It really gets you thinking. It really gets you thinking. Does it get you thinking? I'll tell you why. Because if the two of them were gay, I'd go like, yep. But the fact that they're I don't think they are. They're no. And it looks like he's jumping right in behind him, and they're sort of doing a slightly sort of shagging kind of motion type of thing. Sort of look like that. But they're no shagging each other. I know, acting like they're shagging each other. So what is it they're doing then? And it starts a conversation. It's just like, right, have you got a very quick explanation for that? It's because, well, they're sort of, they're shagging, they're seeing each other, they're like a couple. Or, right, no. Are they doing it separately? Are they sort of, he's doing it here there and he's doing it here there, and I don't know, they're thinking about some woman or something like that? No, he's jumped in almost right behind them, and they're doing that. What is that? What am I looking at? What am I seeing? What sort of wee pigeonhole can I shove it in my head? It's it goes in the, what was it? It's just a couple of guys that was just, I need to create a new pigeonhole for this. Gets people going, I've seen it like that. I don't think I've seen it like that. I'm reading more of that. Interlinked. Is that not like a kind of a dancing sort of thing called locking? Dancing? No, am I thinking of something else? What is it called? A type of dance where you're appeared like right up against each other in a sort of break dancey kind of way. I don't know if I'm. That's no. Jacking. Oh, he's just making up words. Am I making that up? Am I inventing it in my head? Jacking? No. Two people, I said two. I knew you fucking... Why'd I fucking bother talking to you cunts? Really?
Edwina Warrington?
We need more of that.
Nice surprise. Tell me all about you. You're here today, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Well, you're not. You come...
You know, this is challenged sort of male hetero sort of norms and all that. You know, what is this kind of thing? And there'll be a lot of people my age going like that. So it's back, Millie. He's all excited like he's seen something new. It's Millie Vanilli is. Oh, buzzing. Is that like it's something new? It's Millie Vanilli is. Melancholic, thanks to sub. How does it feel to have created more high quality entertainment than any other person in history? You know how you get these people who are not appreciated until after their time? I don't even think that I appreciate me yet. It's only as I decide now to stop making stuff like in any form, like even fucking pop open Ableton, I look back and I go, you know, I can actually go, there's no looking forward just now, just look back. I look back and I go, wow. Shakespeare, Beethoven, Limmy. They only did one thing though. Shakespeare just went out words, Beethoven music. I've done both. And more. They didn't do any coding. I need to fucking see that Milli Vanilli dancing. If any of you see any modern examples of that, that is two, I'm assuming straight, I've read up on them, I've no seen it, but two straight guys within the last few years, then a wee kind of like sort of jump behind, and then just some sort of kind of shag thing in unison, sort of together, like that. I want to know about it. Are we discussing the dance style known as jacking? I looked up jacking and I didn't see anybody. I just saw like individuals. The Island Boys. Who's that? Who are they? Who the fuck is all this? Getting slapped and all this carry on? The tragic fate. What the fuck is all this? Look at this absolute fucking nonsense. Look at this absolute... Look at it all. I mean, look at that. Just look at that. Look at this fucking pig feed, gruel, slop. Look at this. Look at this trough. A fucking trough. Who am I to judge? If that's what people want to make, if that's how people want to be, if that's what people want to watch, good on them, good on yous. I mean, look at this. The correct term is brain rot.
You joke.
Peasants swill, culture is deed. Oh, let's face it, it's always been that way. Peasants swill. This absolute fucking pro feed.
I'm not joking, Chuck.
Limmy doesn't know, probably best that he doesn't. Oh, you know what it'll be? I'll click on a few things, find out who they people are and where they stand in terms of the whole fucking internet sort of fucking culture and go, right, so they're that, they started off as this and then this thing happened and then they're in with that and they got known through this and just read some fucking thing like that, you know, for somebody my age to go, right, I see, right, you please don't. You don't want or need to know. It's worse than you think. It's no worse than I think. It is. Very bad. No, what I'm saying, I'm not going to look into it on the fucking stream, but I've already got it in my fucking head. I can just go... Just quickly pick off some of the worst fucking things that I've read in the news and about people in the last 30 years even. And I go, is it that bad? Is it worse? Is it that bad? Is it even worse than that? And it's that fucking bad. Is it that bad? It's one of the things you just read about and the words themselves haunt you for a month, right? Is it even worse than that? And is it even worse than that? I can imagine, I'm imagining some of the worst fucking things. And I can imagine it's just a wee bit short of that. I can picture it. I'm picturing that, and then I'm picturing this, and I'm picturing that. Oh, it's bad. Change your life. You think... Listen, I'm not trying to go like, oh, I'm pure hard me. Listen, let's move on. No, but listen, you get to a certain age and you read so many fucking horrors that you're not going to be, my God, that's terrible. I don't know, that's the way I feel now. Like, I felt like that way for quite... There's things that... Lynn might tell me about something in the news. Did you hear what happened to that? And I'm just like, no, don't tell me. I used to not give a fuck. When I was a teenager or in my 20s, I not only would not give a fuck, I'd laugh about fucking everything, right? I didn't give a fuck about anything. It was all an opportunity for me to sort of make a joke about it. And then as I got older, things became no as funny anymore because it became a bit fucking close to home, or I knew somebody who's something, and I felt it more and things like that. And then, or I looked at things and watched things and went onto these minging fucking internet sites and then went, right, I was curious to see what it looks like when somebody's got half their fucking face missing. Now I've seen it, it's upsetting, and I don't want to see that again. I know we're not just talking, you're not just talking, I know with the people there, you're not talking about gore. I know you're not talking about gore, I've got a good idea what you're probably talking about. But eventually, there's so many fucking things that you get numb to it. There's a wee, what do you call it? Like a kind of, not a triage, but there's a, what do you call it? It's like you've got a receptionist or something like that at your head, and it will not let the stuff in. This thing happened and that thing happened, and they did this. Not only that, they did it to this sort of person. And then when somebody found out, they did it as well. And you're just hearing about it like that. All right, that's terrible. Christ, that is bad. It just becomes words. Just that. I'm not going to think about it. Ned, like Crusade, thanks for subs. We'll have a wee look after it. It's not nihilism. It's not nihilism. It's none of your fancy words. Just you're inundated with the fucking stuff. Don't need to tell you a joke. We've got lots of light entertainment right here. Egg Space, thanks for the sub. Give us a wee second. My other browser. Private. Right. I see. Right. Okay. Right. Is the thing, don't want to go right into it, right? But is the main thing, what I'm reading here, this paragraph, I want to read it out. It's basically they two. Right. These twin brothers. Right. The two of them. Is that it? Right. I thought it was like in a scheme of horrors. My imagination went quite a bit further than that, so that's almost fucking middle of the road compared to what I was imagining.
So, are you ready? I've packed your bags, got the airline tickets, and away we go.
Anyway.
I don't know what to say.
Just say, are you coming or what? Yeah. Here we go. Come on, Edwina, come on. Draw, girls.
That's it, fucking you. Ooh.
There's a whole lot of loving going on in my heart. It's a feeling I'm feeling.
It's a kind of putting that, the sign to put, you know, the power into the voice. It's a hold on.
It's a feeling.
Feel like opera.
On in my heart. It's a feeling I'm feeling through and through. There's a whole lot of missing every time we're apart.
So fucking 1990.
Warmer than the sun that warms the corners of Kentucky, taller than a California redwood tree, richer than a 49
So by this point, house music had already sort of been and gone, almost. Aye, Acid House is fucking long gone. You're tuning on a Friday night. No anti-English talk in the chat, please. English people are our friends. What you think? What you think? Do you think that couldn't happen up here? Do you think there's something in the water here? Some sort of fucking genetic link to the land if you go back like 50 generations to Scotland? Oh, that couldn't happen here. That could happen here tomorrow. That could turn 50 years like that. Could turn into that. Don't think this is some sort of fucking English thing. That could happen here tomorrow. If you're not vigilant, if you're not keeping a fucking eye on it. And don't worry if anybody's going like that to you. You're para. Why are you always going on about that? Why is going? Just keep up the fucking fight. 20 years. 20 years. Something like this could happen. The English weren't always like this. They turned into this as well. Remember, they were in like mud huts and all the rest of it, just like we were up here. And then at some point, this happened. I got that. Sorry to keep pausing. I got that feeling again when I look at this, and the whole thing sort of hits me. Them fucking that how far we've come as a fucking organism here on this planet, floating in fucking space. Look at her. Listen, she has a go at her teeth, right? She has a go at her teeth. So it's all right for me to say this, right? Look at her teeth. Look at her teeth there. It just looks like a gum shield, doesn't it? Because it's blurry. To anybody who's got teeth like Cilla Black, I do apologise. We're so advanced. Can you really take in the enormity of what is it? What it took to get here as a species? We probably planted these trees right there, right? We cut this grass and put that. Look, do you see that golf kind of flag thing there? Games, we invented that game. We've got the ability to enjoy games. rules, and all the rest of it. Her hair dye, her hairstyle, the teeth she's got, because it's kind of like, what's it called? Sort of fake teeth sort of thing. The clothing, the colours, our interest in colour schemes and all that, her hair, makeup, earrings, the clothing, this bench, the oil that's on it, cutting it so it's sort of smooth at the sides, making seats, making things you can sit on. Remember that was Jesus that came up in that one. The music, the video, television, electricity. Fucking magic. And our ability to make these things and be entertained by them was unbelievable. There's just so much. You just can't take it in. And that's the other amazing part about us, about humans. The fact that we're just that used to it, we don't give a fuck. Just watch us go, look at this crap, instead of going, fucking hell, man. Look how far we've come. Stewboy thinks the sub. I never did find out the lyrics to that or who made the song or anything, Stewboy. Fluky and unremarkable thanks to subs. Thank you very much for the Bezos box. Ned and Egg of Spades. Like Crusade thanks to subs and free money. We'd real are the worst, but we're no, Jordan. I've said before, there's a lot of fucking evil in people. There's a lot of badness. But just think at everything that we've done despite that. Despite what we're capable of, we're able to make things like this. Instead of going, we're actually quite bad, I think you should be like, you know, we're actually quite good. It almost makes sense to be the most fucking evil, sadistic, violent person that you can possibly be. It almost makes fucking, in a way, evolutionary sense, sort of, kind of, sort of, maybe, probably not. It's amazing that, by and large, we're able to just walk about minding our own business and no fucking kill each other. Especially when somebody takes your fucking wheelie bin for the next 2 weeks. Am I right? How we have not blown this entire fucking planet up by now that we've got the ability to do it, I don't know. But it goes to show you. The fact we're hesitating. The fact we're like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'll sleep on it. I'm just sick of people only thinking about the bad side of people. I'm just sick of it. Have you ever held a door open for a stranger that you're never going to see again? Just the simplest of gestures like that tells me that we're no all bad. We're no all bad all the way to the core. Yous might lose hope. Yous might have lost hope. I've no lost hope. Yous have maybe lost hope. I've no lost hope. Most of us are bad though, says Dick. You know how you're complaining? You know how you're sort of like that? You are setting an example there that that's not true. The wee joke, nobody's going to read that. That's about, what's that? That's 5 lines of text there. Nobody's going to read that. Homeless guy asked me for change at the weekend. That's 6 lines, 5 lines of text there. I was going to speak for change of weekend. I asked him if he wanted to eat something warm or drink. Burger and chips. He asked if he could have lemon cheesecake, and I just done, gentlemen. Well, you're talking about something nice that you did. The wee joke, you might get somebody else to say that about you. What you do is you tell somebody that, and then you say, but don't go about telling everybody. I'm not saying it to fucking show off for it like that. I mean, I can't stop you. But I'm just really, just something I like to do. Now and again, because I've been there myself. Been homeless. No, I've just been, doing fucking just like that. And even if I wasn't, it's not because, it's happened to me. I can empathise with people who are experiencing things that I've never experienced. It's not like, well, I don't know, I've never felt that, so fuck you. So do you think you will tell people? I thought you said you didn't want me. No, I said I can't stop you. You should tell people. So that so they get that idea of doing that as well. Is it bad to want to inspire people? Jay Berry thinks the bits. When was the last time a film made you cry? If we're talking about sort of tears in the eyes, just sort of like welling up a bit. I don't know, there might have been something in the last year. Can't remember. I've not actually cried, like the whole like that for 10 fucking years or something, 15 to 10 or so years or something, I don't know. Before I had my wee kind of breakdown thing and then antidepressants. Don't think I've cried since. Crying for myself, of course.
Love is just for you, just for
A highly advanced species. One of the most highly advanced organisms in the entire universe, I'd say.
And there's the lovely Edwina sitting in our audience. Oh, Edwina. Actually, you did have a couple of days. I was there just for the day with you. You had a lovely couple of days, didn't you, Chuck?
Fabulous.
And I know you'd like to join me in thanking Greyshot Hall for helping to give you a super surprise. And
God.
Keep up that charity work, girl. We think...
Look at our language abilities. This brain that we've got, our language and wee words like chuck, accents, dialects, all while moving your arms and thinking about stuff. She's maybe got a kind of earpiece in, listening to somebody else, and then it's moving on, all for the purposes of entertainment. What a concept. Entertainment. The concept of entertainment is amazing. I'm just sick of people talking down people. Now, we're no fucking perfect. Humans are shite. People are people. People are people. People are people. So why should it be? You and I should get along so awfully.
You're all doing a wonderful job. Well done.
Fuck off, Scylla. Stop trying to steal that fucking valor.
Now we're going to take another break, but we've got lots more for you, including Our Lady Ventriloquist, a live surprise from Battersea Park, and an even bigger...
I didn't do anything.
Hello and welcome back. Well, I hear that our Bob's arrived at Battersea with Jack and Maggie, so let's see what they're up to. Are you there, Bobby?
I certainly am, Stella.
Oh, you look ever so smart
Well,
again.
I'll tell you about that in a minute. I'll tell you why. But Jack and Maggie are in the car, as you can see.
Yes.
Still enjoying it, having
Well,
a good
I
time.
can't see, actually. Where are they? Oh, there's Jack. Hi, Jack.
I'm here. How do you
He's not got long left. That's some fast fucking living.
How are you?
Oh, top of the pops.
You look ever so happy. indeed. But today you're a bit worried. You had to lean on the banister, didn't you, Chuck?
I did.
You've got your lovely car back. How's your dear lady wife taking it all? Oh, she's got a lovely smile on her face.
Very well up to now.
Oh, super.
Very well.
Well, I tell you, Jack, we ought to meet the fella who really started the ball going in all this game.
That's right.
And that was...
That cunt's fighting for his
Ricky
life, by the way.
Where is he? Is Ricky there? Come in, Ricky. Let's have a chat with you. Look.
You're watching a guy fighting for his fucking life.
There's a jacket for the door. Thank you.
Hi, Sheila.
Very nice.
Hi, Ricky. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Oh, super. I mean, it's lovely that you... I mean, what was so moving about this? Was it the vandals that upset you doing this to this car to these two, if I may say so, elderly people?
I think it was the wives at work.
The wife
I was sitting there all alone reading the newspaper, and I seen Jack and Maggie, and my heart went out to them. So I thought I'd get something done for them.
Well, we think you've done a grand job, and thank you very much for writing to me. You've got a few little surprises there for Jack.
What about that? If people are all fucking terrible and bad, what about that?
Yes, I've got the 25,000th membership to the Morris Minor Owners Club, donated by the Morris Minor Owners Club. That's for you, Jack.
There you go, Jack. Look
there
at
you go,
that.
Jack.
25,000th member of the Morris Minor Club, Jack. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Smashing.
Thank you very much.
Now, Jack, you won't leave your car outside your house again. You'll be looking on it, won't you?
They put me special horn on. He's got an horn.
Special horn.
Explain why I'm dressed like this.
Did he say special horn? That's a kind of George Formby sort of wee thing.
Please do, Bob.
Well, every orchestra needs its master, you see, its person in charge, and I am he. So, if you'd like to tune up, please.
Getting a fucking hard on at that age would probably give you a heart attack.
You'll love this.
I'm sure I will.
Bet he's only about fucking 55 or something. That's a shite. All right. This is good. It'd be nice if they were actually doing it though. That would be good. But they're no. It's too perfect. Da, 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 da. Sorry, but you're not actually shutting the doors there. We can see you're not shutting the doors to make the shutting sound. So, remember, don't actually slam the door because it takes a bit of time to get it open. Just do that. Just do that. Just do that, right? But that won't look like we're shutting the door. Nobody will notice or care. They're fucking right about that. They'd be right about that.
It's been lovely seeing everybody then, especially the look on Jack and Maggie's face when they got the keys to the car.
I know.
Wasn't it a marvellous surprise?
It was superb.
I shall see you later. For the last time, Bob.
Oh, yes.
Well, we'll see you next series, all right?
Hope so.
Ta-ra then.
Oh.
Ta-ra.
Oh. Now his jacket's on a fucking sugary pig. You hear that?
Wasn't it a marvellous surprise?
It was superb.
I shall see you later. For the last time, Bob.
Oh, yes.
Well, we'll see you next series, all right?
Hope so.
Ta-ra then.
Cheers.
Hope so. You all put a word in for me, you know, like you said you would.
Ta-ra. Well, that was a smashing surprise, but right now it's time to hear from our man Gordon again. And he's got more news for us on the search line. Who's looking for who?
Well, so many of the sackloads of letters we get
His seat seems to get weird.
people who served in the forces, and that's why we've devoted entire sections to them. And tonight it's the turn of the RAF. We start with this book.
Anything that happened after 1945, not fucking interested. Jameable Jehovah thanks for subs. Still hoping this stream will be good one day. Plates, please. And Queen, thanks for subs. Horrible. Honestly, that's the sort of thing I would instant time it for 2 weeks.
Entitled Yanis, and it's written by John Gianaris. It tells of his many daring exploits during the Second World War. But for John, one life or death moment stands out more vividly than all the others. In 1944, Lieutenant Gianaris, and that's him there, was severely wounded during a raid on trains in Greece. He managed to reach a partisan landing strip deep in the heart of German-occupied Balkans. But he was given 12 hours to live unless he received expert medical attention. A message was flashed to an airfield in southern Italy. There, a young RAF pilot volunteered to make the dangerous flight of more than 500 miles. Flight Officer Norman H. Attenborough, pictured in this newspaper clipping, piloted an RAF Lysander, unarmed, to reach the young American flight officer. Attenborough then battled against the clock to get Lieutenant Gianaris back to a waiting medical team. He made it. And now, 46 years later, John Gianaris desperately wants to find that brave RAF flight officer who risked his life to save John's. So, Norman H. Attenborough, last known to be living in Maidstone Road, Southall, London. If you're watching, please contact us and complete an unfinished chapter in author John Gianaris' life. Now, if you've ever been a pineapple chunk, we want to hear from you.
What? What? What's this about? I'm not going to be a pineapple chunk. I'm a man. What?
Now, if you've ever been a pineapple chunk, we want to hear from you.
How can a pineapple chunk even get in touch with you? I don't get it.
Here's a mouth-watering picture of 5 chunks taken at the Lord Mayor's Ball in Lincoln in 1965. Do you recognise yourself as one of the 5 pineapple chunks pop group?
I get it now. I get it. I thought you actually... Johnny Splash, McGrainsbeard, thanks for the subs. Thank you very much.
To change their name to the Blue Denims. And that 60s hit you can hear now was one of their favourite numbers, Hang On Sloopy by the McCoys. The band's drummer, Eddie Eales, wrote to us, hoping we could help him find the other members of the band.
She's in holiday mode. It's the last day.
Freeman Pennant.
Hype
Eddie
train.
is getting married on May the 5th this year and says it would be the perfect wedding present to have his former rocking pals there. They were aged about 16 when they all played together and used to practice in an old band room at RAF Scampton. In fact, their biggest gig was on the 4th of December 1965, when, as the Pineapple Chunks, they played at the main club at Scampton. So if you were a hunk from the Pineapple Chunks, please contact us, as Eddie Eales has wedding invitations for you all.
Stella doesn't care.
Response to any of our stories tonight is 012228070. That's until 10
subs a bit. Thank you very much.
Or you can write to Searchline at Surprise Surprise, London Weekend Television, South Bank TV Centre.
She's like brought in
SE99
board games, brought in Operation, the uniform.
And that's the lot from Searchline for this series. We've had tremendous success again, and I'd just like to say a big thank you to all of you who've either
She's had a couple of wines
to us. It's been absolutely marvellous.
Friday
Thank you for that. And a big thank you too to our marvellous research team, because without them, none of these reunions could take place. I'm sure you agree with that.
None of them received the hero's welcome.
See you soon, Gordon. God bless you.
Crispy,
thank you.
Crispy Minnie, thanks for gifting that sub. Thank you very much. Yeah, that, God bless.
Back in your seats to be entertained by our ventriloquist, Gail Chaplin.
Jaffa, thanks for the bits.
Here she is with Joe and Claudette.
There we go. No hiding place now.
Thank you, Silla.
No hiding place. Remember, keep the puppets moving.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Claudette, would you like to say hello to the ladies and gentlemen? Oh, no, I couldn't. Yes, you can. No, I can't. I'm too shy. There's no need to be shy. Come on, lift your head up. That's it. Now just say hello. I can't. Yes, you can. Do it for me, please. Hello.
Crikey.
Was it worth it? You just shut up, you. Nah, knickers. Now, that's enough, you two. Do you always have to argue? It's all his fault. We had a quarrel last night. He's horrible. Well, what happened last night? Well, I wanted to go to the cinema, and he wanted to watch Arsenal and Chelsea. And who won? Arsenal 2-0. No, I mean, did you go to the cinema? Yes, and he was horrible again. Why, what happened? Well, he went out to get some licorice all sorts for me, and he never returned. Wasn't my fault. In the dark, I went and sat in the wrong row. And he had his arm around someone else all night. Wasn't until the lights went on I discovered it was a fella. Awful. And not only that, he's eaten all the licorice all sorts.
You know, no,
Oh, is that it?
true. Hang on.
That's it.
Hang on.
Oh, it's that very good one. Van Uber, thanks a sub. Remember she said she went for some audition and she felt that she didn't get, I don't know, the part, or wasn't he, what was she auditioning for? To be like as part of a show or something? I can't remember. But she said she thought her ventriloquism was good, but it was a script it lettered and that was her theory and material. Well, what about that? They told her not to worry about the script. Because it's the voices as well. It's no... her voice is quite like... The wee lassie's voice is kind of pretty much like her voice. It's not like fucking Keith Harris going like that. Oh, come on, Orville, you can. I can! It's not like that. I hate that duck. It's no... that's advice I would say to her. I would also say... look, you need to sort out this this script here. Like, you know how, like, maybe maybe say don't get your knickers in a twist, or maybe something like that, or maybe a wee catchphrase. Get the two of them fit. Remember Punch and Judy? Keep Punch and Judy in mind. Cuddles hates Orville. You've already sort of got that there. I wish I could... You need the two of them fighting like fucking cats and dogs. Well, you cut it out, you two. Hey, come on, stop that. You know, she starts off a bit kind of shy, but tells him to shut up because he's like winding her up. I would like her to be all shy, but she's fucking evil to him. That'd be by edge. Advice is 34 years too late. Aye. Or is it? Everybody, I'm just opening up my hype chest here. Fucking yes. Breathe headphones, thanks to bits. Pss, 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 to yourself and Bobby. Thank you very much. I'll fucking pass half of that pss, 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 on.
No!
Oh!
That's not true. You ate them all, didn't you? Well, I don't think I ate all of them.
I don't really remember him.
Joe, I'm sorry. I didn't eat all the licorice.
I might have seen him once. I'm thinking about the English guy.
I didn't. Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Joe. It's good to see you. Oh, I love your hair. It looks like Stella's. That's great. Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Good to see you. Know, Rebecca, your daughter?
Yeah.
Well, she wrote about us, too. We thought we'd like to be here to see this act. You did very well. Hello.
Yeah.
Look at his fucking mouth. Look at his mouth. Right? This bit here, right?
Well, she wrote about us, too. We thought we'd like to be here to see this act. You did very well. Hello, Claudette.
Hello.
Oh, wait, I actually didn't move as much as I thought. It was me. Sorry.
Hi.
Is it?
Whoa. Ron, I'm flirting with a puppet. I know. I owe you a kiss. This was a wonderful...
I owe you a kiss.
I owe you a kiss. This was...
I owe you a kiss.
Ah, look at that.
My turn.
Is that a nice surprise for you, Gail? That's fantastic.
What was that?
My turn.
Is that a nice surprise for you, Gail? That's fantastic.
Hey, what the fuck was that? Did somebody just throw something? What?
Oh, look at that.
My turn.
Is that a nice surprise for you, Gail?
The fuck is that? Is that fire? What was that? Does the dragon breathe fire? And we missed it.
That's fantastic.
Well done. Well fucking done. That's not the camera. That's not the people in the cameras. That's the fucking director. That's like camera 2, like 2, like get ready for 1, 1, all that.
Well, Ron, thank you very much for coming on. Surprise, surprise.
Oh, we watched your show
Lens flare from the earring.
all the time. We have a Laura laughs. Yes, we do. Yes.
Well, I have to tell you, Scorch. I mean, I'm sorry about this, Ron, but I mean, Scorch.
Can I have another kiss? Is that?
Oh.
No.
Can I kiss you?
That's what I'm asking, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know whether I could stand this.
Whoa.
Oh, is that it? Oh, is that it there?
Whoa.
Aye, there's a wee bit of fire that comes out. It's not brilliant. But what did the ham?
Whoa.
Oh, aye.
Well, Scorch, I know Joe and Claudette.
Do that again. No, I blew it all in one place. Okay, all right.
I know Joe and Claudette are ever so jealous about this, but you have made Gail's night, hasn't it?
Certainly has.
Yeah.
Well, you've made our night. Thank you. It was a wonderful act.
Well, you all were
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah.
super.
Yeah.
And Scorch,
Yeah?
I'll see you after the show. All right,
In
Sue.
my dreams.
Thank you very much.
After I've done this now, does this make you my old flame? I don't know, Scourge. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a terrific pleasure. I'm so honoured. And I know you're dead chuffed too, Gail. Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Lucas and Scorch and Gail. Thanks a lot.
That's a bad program. Fucking doing.
Yes. Well,
I want you to surprise. Now, she's already spoke with her. The people that she's going to get up are usually right at the edge. Could be her. Is that the camera one? Is that the camera? Guy, if you're sitting here, you're getting up. I think her. I think she's getting dragged up.
while we are having a commercial break, I'll have a little chat to one or two. Now, who's got a lovely smile? Hands up those who've got a lovely smile. Give us a wave.
But isn't it
Yes,
a commercial
pull
break?
along there. Someone there closer to home. What's your name, sweetheart?
Paula.
Hi, Paula. What's your last name?
Clark.
Paula Clark. Now, where are you from, Paula?
Your neighbour. Your neighbour, it's the one in front of you.
Slough. Slough. Well, somebody's got to come from Slough, Paula. Who else has got a lovely smile? Yes, you've got a nice smile over there.
You all right, mate?
And you've got a beautiful head. Sweating as well, yes. And you've got a super smile too. What's your name, Sunshine?
Pacino.
Pacina? That's right. Is that your...
He's up. He's up. What was that name there? Is that like maybe a Polish name? Russian name? He's up. The Iron Curtain has come down. This is a new thing. This is the new Australia, everybody. They emigrated to Australia, didn't they? And then, you know, the father left and it took your sister away to... This is a new thing. Now the Iron Curtain has come down because you've not seen him, you know, East Germany, East Berlin, Poland and all the rest of it. This is it. Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, you know, your Bulgaria, you know, your, at that time I think maybe Czechoslovakia, I'm not sure, you know, your Romania, Hungary, Croatia, Bosnia, 1990, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia. I can't remember what happened. But that's when all the fucking bad stuff. Let's keep it light. Come on, things have got dark enough here. Frog thinks of the £3. I have read out your message on stream.
First name?
The Christian name. Jonas.
Oh, Jonas. Jonas Piscina?
That's right.
That's now that's a foreign name. That's not English, is it?
It's a foreign name, yeah. Where are you from? East Germany. Who's asking?
That's right. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. It could be Lithuanian. Is that right?
Ah, you know.
Did I say Lithuania? Is that not the first fucking country that I just said? Other than the other ones I said before it, that is. I didn't. I fucking did. It was a Latvia. Alright. Oh well.
How do you know then?
Well, that's not all I know. You see, surprise, surprise. This, Jonas, is not a commercial break. Because you are actually going out to millions. You're live on the telly now. And what I want you to do now, Jonas, is to come down with me and sit on the sofa.
No,
come on, Jonas.
no.
All the way
I've
from
been through enough.
Lithuania.
Gonna take her. Gonna take her. Could you take her, please? I don't want to do this. Fucking tall he is.
Pardon? It makes you sweat. Well, you are from Pardon? It makes you sweat. Well, you are from Lithuania, aren't you?
Yeah.
In fact, you were born there 69 years ago, is that correct? Yes?
How do you know?
Well, we know everything now. You can be sure that we know everything now, right? We know everything now.
Well, I know because your son Nick
You're 69, by the way.
told me all about you, Joni.
There's a youthful quality to him. I mean, it's not just because of the fucking hair. I think if you take the hair right off him.
Yeah.
Now, when you were in the war, you were in the army, weren't you?
Look at that. He's got a pretty much 70. Cary Grant sort of way. Aye. Look at this. Look at this. Fucking, it's Hollywood. Some kind of 70s film with Steve McQueen or something like that. Kind of later on, sort of 60s, 70s like that. What's that fucking one he was in? He looks like he could be like maybe the Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3, or what the fuck it's called. Gregory Peck. Who was that guy? Was that actor? English one. Played Quint in Jaws.
And
Why watch him? I'd never got around to watching Beverly Hills Cop. Never got around to watching it. Seen bits of it. I thought, you know what? Fuck it. It's on Netflix. I think it's all leaving soon. So I thought, fuck it, I'll watch them.
now, when
The third film in trilogies is often shite. Rocky 3, anyone?
you were in the war, you were in the army, weren't you? And in fact, you were captured. Take your mind back to Lithuania, and you were
Don't
captured.
know.
In fact, you were put in a prisoner of war camp. And then when you left the army, in fact, you were conscripted to the Polish army, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, well, you came over here to England, didn't you? And when you were demobbed, you settled in England. And this is where you met and married your lovely wife, Joan.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Look at this guy, man. Look at this absolute fucking heartbreaker. Look at this. Look at this guy walking through Monaco.
And you've never ever returned to Lithuania.
No, I can't.
Well, this through no fault of your own because of the travelling restrictions and everything like that.
That's right, I'm not to blame for the Iron Curtain. Correct. Fucking 69. Look at that, look. Effortless. Effortless. Well, and perhaps a tad emotionally unavailable as well. You know, a wee bit sort of, you know, no Harrison Ford like, but you know, just
Well, this through no.
look at the piercing blue eyes, just like mine.
No fault of your own because of the.
It's piercing, kind eyes, yes, just like mine. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You could easily fucking play a very evil person in a film. You know, Hank? Look at that, look. It's evil as fucking, look.
Of the travelling restrictions and everything like that.
About that? No. I do that all the fucking time. One has to point out to me. Do you know you go on about all the time like that? Because I always got that sort of bit the inside of my cheek. Pappy thinks the sub. Banger.
Like that. Now, sadly, you've lost your.
Yes. What's this guy doing in 1990 and on Surprise Surprise? He should be fucking. It should say in Wikipedia died. Beverly Hills, something like that. Buried in the Stars Forever, whatever that graveyard is, where the
Immediate family, your mum and dad.
right, but no, right, listen.
Yeah, yeah.
And you've never ever returned to Lithuania.
No, I can't.
Well, this through no fault of your own because of the travelling restrictions and everything like that. Now, sadly, you've lost your immediate family, your mum and dad, and your brother. But you do have one sister still living there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What's her name? Hieronyma.
Oh fuck! Oh my! Christ, he's fucking moved on, isn't he? Can I be honest with you, Syl? And I don't expect anybody here to understand that. You're probably horrified that I'm struggling to remember my sister's name, but if you had been through what I've been through, and you're just thinking, I want to forget, you just go, this is my new life. This is it now. You just want to turn but you need an absolute turning away from everything that came before. It's just too much fucking pain. So if I don't remember her name, I don't remember her name.
How do you pronounce
that's right.
it, Geronimo?
Geronimo from Geronimo.
And you haven't seen her for 46
That's
years,
right,
have you?
no. No, I come up 1944.
Well, the last memory of her, in fact, is when she was just 12 years old and she was literally waving goodbye to
Something
you.
like that. I don't know. She's 57 something now, something like that. And I never see her since.
Well, I know it's been your dearest wish to visit Lithuania.
It's funny, his accent, the way he speaks, that kind of sort of English accent, but there's a slight other accent there, but also it's a wee bit clipped. That kind of sounds like Cary Grant as well. Cary Grant actually kind of sounds like that, or like Rod Serling. It's all kind of, nothing sort of lingers, the vowels don't sort of linger. Absolute film star from the golden age.
You need to see Geronimo.
I can't go, yeah.
Well, you can't. Do you know, surprise, surprise, I won't keep you in suspense any longer. It's taken us 3 years to set this reunion up. We have brought your sister, Geronimo, here to you now. After 46 years, say hello to your sister. Come in, Geronimo.
That's it. It's all going to come flooding out now. It's all going to... everything he's been bottling up, it's going to flood out now. Like that. He's going to sound like he's laughing. How is that your fucking eyes, Scylla? How is that your eyes? Head? That's just fucking cheekbones and temples. This is the last in the series.
Well, that's all we have time for tonight, and indeed for the series. I'd like to thank everyone who's taken part in tonight's show, and especially our own Gordon Burns, and of course, the lovely Bob Cowgies. Thank you all for watching.
He's randomness gets
Good
in the
night.
way.
God bless. Ta-ra then.
Bob Carolgees needs to dump his muck before filming. Go to the toilet, wank it out, because it's interfering with his ability to present and think. Give me a second, hold on. Dump his muck is fucking rancid. Sure it is. Is it just me, or has Scylla got further away from start? Maybe it's been like that for a while, but I did say that before. No. I remember it was kind of spaced out, and Searchline always was closer to Gordon Burns. Browns. Yep. Give us a wee moment. Give us a fucking moment here. I did get things set. This is the first episode of this series.
Well then.
It's kind of always been like that. Well, I mean, in this series anyway. Aye. Oh. Searchline's been bumped in, but it could be because there's less. There's not as many credits. You know, they kind of space it out. I remember that with like Limmy show or things like that. Like you want the thing to last for the music, you know, like if you've got long credits for fucking Only Fools and Horses or something like that, it's got to last straight to that bit of the music. That bit of the music, so we're alright. Everybody, look what's coming up, right? Not immediately. But this is 1995 though. This is fucking 5 years in the future. Series 12, this is Series 7, we just finished Series 12. There's Sonia. We've got all these fucking celebrities yet to come. In the meantime though, I'm Boston. Big Luke thanks to sub. 46 years, could be anyone off the street and he wouldn't have a clue. Aye. What's their name? Mary. Joanne? No. Don't know. I'm not a names person, he should have said. I'm a people person. I remember people. I care about names. What your name is. It's ridiculous. What your name is. It's the person that's before me is all I care about. That's like me finding it. That's like me meeting somebody for the first time, chatting away and getting to know them. And then like, I don't know, an hour later, getting on with them or whatever, and then finding out their name, and then going, oh, this changes everything. It doesn't make any difference what your fucking name is. It's not a name I'm interested in. So that's why I don't remember names. I deliberately don't remember names. It just gets in the way. Yeah, you go like that. Oh, wait a minute. Your name's Brian. I know another Brian from when I was younger, and he was a prick. I wonder if you're a prick as well. I just go like, just don't bother telling me your name. But it's your sister. Just drop it now. 8:30, thanks a bits. You're right, I've not been fucking drinking enough. I know that let me absolutely dry up. Do you know?
That's a surprise, you see. Surprise, surprise. Ha-cha-cha-cha.
Muck dumped. No. Actually makes me think back. What's the quickest wank I've had? I think I remember when I was like maybe a teenager or something like that. I had been, what was it? Zombie, thanks a sub. So happy to have been here for so long. 66, enjoy your 66 there. I think I'd been fucking walking about with a hard on, not able to have a wank for because whatever situation I was in at the time. I think it was maybe a teenager at some point, and gasping for a wank. And that way I had a hard on, and I've just got this vague memory. I sort of here pressing up against. I was able to sort of walk about. It wasn't like I was walking down the fucking street with a fucking hard on. Everybody can see it. It was, and I wasn't just in the house. Otherwise, I would have just done it. So I was walking about, and because of me walking about and fucking pressing, like my hard on, pure pressing against my fucking denims, whatever the fuck I was wearing for so long, it was I'd practically already had a head start on the wank. I was practically already, like, all it needed was a few shuffles. And I just got this memory when I could have the wank, having a wank, and it being earned done with in like a fucking minute or two. It's as if I just needed to do I just needed to fucking dot the I's and cross the T's, really, to make it an official wank, bodily. It's as if my body would be happy to fucking make me come, but it's like, can I just, you're not just going to go like that, you just stand there like that, and, or you just fucking come. You got to do what you got to pull your wire. Signed, sealed and delivered. I remember thinking, I've never done this, but I remember thinking when I was younger, could I have a wank just by playing with my boys? Could I actually come just by playing with my boys and that alone? And I never did it. I never did it. I did think to myself, it might be possible, but I thought, if possible, I can imagine that the time it would take is like 10 times longer, and I've not got that kind of time. Oh, fond memories. I drifted off there. To all the wanks I've had before. Dexy, thanks for sub. Thank you very much. I was in George Square, waiting for like the late night bus, 3 in the morning type of thing, and that was my fucking mid-20s, or I was 24 or 25, and a guy came up to us who I'm sure I've definitely mentioned it before, because I remember showing the picture. He looked like Andre Agassi, right? Kinda, bald Andre Agassi, that is, right? But a bit younger. Younger than that, right? But it was about the same age as me at the time, right? Kind of like run it like that, something like that, but 20s. And he came up to me in George Square, and he just sort of said hello, and he said, and I don't know how I knew he was Spanish. I think I asked him, I said, oh, where you from? I remember Spanish, it wasn't, I remember mentioning it to the person in my work. I remember mentioning it was Spanish. And he said, oh, do you know, is there a, and he asked me, he says, is there a, I was just by myself, and he said, is there a, I think we got chatting for a wee bit, right? And he said, oh, that's right, he did, that's right, he said, I don't know how he fucking got onto it, right? But he said, somehow he asked if I watch pornography. I don't know how he got onto that. I don't know how he got onto it. How did he get onto that? How the fuck did he get onto that? I can't remember how he got onto it, right? How would you get onto that? I'm trying to imagine how I would get onto it, to try and remember how he got onto it. Was I talking about, just back for... Just back for like student union, back for the, wherever the fuck I was. Student union or something. He might have said something like, have you not got a... No, with a girl or something? And maybe, and I'm like, no. Something, I wish, or something, fuck knows. I don't know. I don't know how he got on it, right? But he did go like that. Do you... What was that again? Did he ask if I wank? No. It was about... it was about porn. Do I watch porn? And And I said, aye. And, you know, I thought it was amusing that he's asking me, right? I thought it was quite amusing within however long it was, a couple of minutes. And he said, and when you, he said something along the lines of, when you watch it, do you know, and I think I said, what, wank? And he went, yeah. And I went, aye. And then he said, what did he say? He said something along the lines of, do you want to come back to, he asked me if I wanted to go back to his to watch some porn. I can't remember exactly the order of things, because I remember saying to him, oh, if you're looking for porn, there's a porn cinema, or there used to be the Canon. See where the sub club is, and the thing next to it, the Classic Grand. That was like the Canon adult fucking, next to Treasure Island, the adult fucking film theatre thing. I don't know if that was open at the time, but I said that. He went, no, I'm not looking for that. And he asked me if I wanted to go back to his to watch porn, and I was like, oh right, no. I said, I'm no gay. He went, I'm not either. He said, and that fucking confused me. And I was like, all right. I went, oh no. And did I ask him? Did I say what to go back and wank? And I don't know if he said yes, no, or if you want. But I went, oh no thanks. And I was just interested, going like that. I've not been fucking propositioned in this way. I've been propositioned a guy wanting to do something with me, but I've no been propositioned by a guy claiming to be straight anyway, want to go back and watch porn, have a wank. And I said, oh no thanks. And I said to him, I says, and I said, so I better go and get my boss. I was Sophie Max, thanks and sub. Thanks again. I wasn't. I was interested, no interested in doing it. No interested in going, maybe it'll be all right. You never know. Because I like, see, Take That used to have like either had a wank or had wanks up the back of the fucking tour bus watching porn together. Had competitions who could come first. They'd have a wee cover of them and things like that. You know, Robbie, Howard and all that. That's what they said. I went, oh no thanks. And I said to him, I says, by the way, I would, I'm fine with that, but I would watch, going up to like random people and going like that. Do you want to do that? Because he's like, but why? I was like, just some people might not like that and might react badly. And he's kind of like, but why? Almost in a kind of Martin Gore, I can't understand what makes a man hate another man. I went, just in case there's some fucking nutter. Or somebody's just takes that really in a bad way, and that was that. And then so I went up the road and I was thinking about it. I was thinking, straight? But we're watching porn together and having a wank together. It just sort of happened. We're just in two fucking lads watching some fucking porn on the telly, for like a bit of a laugh or a bit of a fucking turn on, and then one's like, I'm fucking having a wank. I'm just fucking having, I don't give a fuck, you know what, I'm having a fucking wank. And oh, it's dead funny, we're having a wank. It's like organised. Like, would you like to come back? I invite you back to participate in a heterosexual wank, but together. Heard that? It was new to me. And then I told a lass in my work, I said, oh, wait here, what happened to me at the weekend? And I said he was Spanish, I remember that. And she said, oh, she never said, I don't know how well fucking travelled she was or how much she knew about whatever it was, but she said, oh, Spanish, oh, aye, that's a thing. It was something like that, according to her. Honest Word Gamer, thanks for the raid. I nearly said fucking honest, like honey. Rob, thanks for sub. Glad you feel that this matches the background. You just missed some wanking talk. Does that sound familiar? Does anybody who's Spanish or anybody who's familiar with Spanish culture, does any of that sound like, it's like Greece or something. It's like ancient Greece. It's just something lads get together and have a wank. Together, they're not into each other, but they go, yeah, do you want to go, like going for a pint? That's interesting. What was that? It was about 25. I know exactly where in George Square. I know exactly where I had the wee chat. It was in the southwest corner. So it's like, we were there. Run about there. The benches done that bit. Can I go there? Aye. It was there like this bit. Kind of around here somewhere. And I went to get the bus there. What are they going to do with this fucking thing? Have you seen the state of that? No. Let me see. Go in the back yet. What's that? 2020. More dates, please. That's the most recent you've got. That's not good enough. It's all like semi-wrecked. The Met Tower. Wait a minute. What's the Met Tower? Is that what that? Is that what they're calling that? That's a fucking, to me, that's the Glasgow College of Building and Printing. That's where I was in college for 3 years. Kind of 3.5, partly there, partly up in the Caledonian. The Met Tower. Monstrous carbuncle. How the hell? I'll take a wee trip down memory lane because I've got 20 minutes left. Not enough to play a game. A wee trip down memory lane. I think this is where I was cheeky as fuck to that taxi driver when I was fucking steaming. Cheeky as absolute fucking prick to him. Fucking drive. I'm not fucking getting it. Fell asleep, woke up, and he was going to the police station, which I think was across the road for here. I think. I was ready to kick the front of the wee grill thing of the window in and knock his money. And instead I slid the window down and fucking jumped out, rolled out, and then jumped into something like there or there. Man, I might get into the fucking place, right? But that's my memory. It was like, memory of like, he was going in somewhere here. This is like fucking, what was that? 25 years ago or something. He'd locked me in the taxi so that he could get the police. What's Salang here? I'll try and get some memories for you, right? So let's go to Great Western Road. And I'll get some fantastic memories for you. Let's go along here. Hurry up, please. Oh, rang fucking way, you dope. When I started off doing internet stuff, the placement I had was in there. But no. It was up in Spears Wharf, and then that fucking fire happened. Then the next office was in their same company, and then they moved to Sky Park. It was in there that I met Lynn. And she reminded me the other day that like there was like different rooms, and she asked us, and that was, what was that, fucking 1998 maybe. She came through, she just happened to sit next to us. And I was like that, I fancied her, and she went like that. By the way, what's she said, what is Google? I don't know if Google was new at the time, but it was maybe something else. And I was like, what? And I don't know. I pure like kind of fucking froze. Because I was like, I can't believe she's fucking talking to me. Elmac, thanks to sub. Absolutely shat it. Up there. The receptionist, I've said all these wee stories before. The company was called Black Multimedia because the boss was called something Black, right? Gordon Black was his name. And so it's called like either Black Multimedia or Black's Multimedia. Then they changed it to Black Information Design. But I remember the receptionist who would speak kind of normally, kind of like this, but no with my sort of whole dialect thing, but just kind of some sort of West Central fucking Scotland, slightly kind of proper accent. She wouldn't say like done and gonna gi's a hon, not like that, just that. But when she answered the phone, this person, receptionist, she'd be like that, good afternoon, Black. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll just get them just now. And she would always answer it, good afternoon. Is this good afternoon? Like off, like good, off, like off. Good afternoon, Black. But then she would then speak. All right, I'm afraid he's not available at the moment. Can I get him to call you back? You know, like that. But she'd answer it, good afternoon. This, and honestly, it would be kind of loud. And this off. And it was so fucking, that's the first place I'd really kind of worked in, really. I worked for 2 weeks in a fucking architect, just doing some Illustrator stuff as a temp a few years before, but that's the first actual sort of like placement in a job. And I was like, fuck, is that what people are like? Is that what companies are like? Is this normal? And I remember to like turn around, like looking, I want to see her say that. I want to see it. I did it because she was sort of like behind us. And I was like that. Like, I want to see her when she, like, so when the phone would ring, I was like that. And she'd be like, good afternoon. Like, what the fuck are you doing? it didn't make sense. Here's what kind of makes sense. We're trying to keep up a kind of appearance. We're trying to look like we're better than what we are. See, when you answer the phone, want you to have this kind of proper, like, good afternoon, like, yes, I can see that. I can get in touch with them now and see if I can put them through with you. Just imagine some company wanted to portray themselves as being like that, right? For whatever reason. I can understand that, but she would just only date for the good afternoon black bit. And then, right after it, just go to kind of, okay, I can put you through now, and, you know, just speak normally. And she wouldn't keep that up for anybody else. It's not like, I've got to keep this voice on because there's a certain person who might be phoning the day and they're like royalty. And I need to do this because if I just go like that, I can put you through just now. They'll be like, oh, you're a bit too Scottish, and we won't get the job. She would just go straight for good afternoon, black. You know, I'm afraid we're not looking for anything like that today. All right, you want me to? I can put you through, and you can, you know, it was weird. I used to get a pot noodle all the time for my lunch. And I remember people who worked in there, like, can I buy a pot noodle for? And they would like go around the corner for like a sandwich or something. And I just thought, that's like pot noodles. Round the corner here, where the phone box was, that I phoned that guy, well, who I thought was that guy who'd been giving me funny phone calls. So fucking close. So unbelievably close to completely fucking my life up. Oh, Paul Hollywood. I remembered what it was. What was that? Along here, was it? Don't know if I told you. I don't know who this wee fucking lassie was. I was there on my bike here, facing that way. And this lassie who was maybe primary school age, but not like primary 1 or 2, but like primary fucking like 5 or something. And she was way like what was maybe her grander, right? Walking across there, right? And she looked at me and she went, Are you Limmy? And I went, yep. She went, oh my God. Like that. And then I was like, and then she went away. I was like, what's that wee fucking like 8-year-old? How did it fucking know me? I mean, you could watch some of Limmy show. It's not like I'm. It was surprising. It's like, it's not like I'm a family. It's not like I kind of got a family program. It's not like I didn't. It was funny. That's right, boys. Did I ever tell you the time I was in there writing? I did say writing, and then I'm automatically paranoid when I sit near people of a certain age group, a certain kind of demographic. I'm like, are they the type to take sneaky pictures? And that's about 10 years ago or whatever it was when I was it 10? About 7 or something, I was writing one of my books or something. And 2 lassies were already sitting down. And then this other one sat down in a seat like there. I was inside. And she sat down. I thought, I wonder if they're going to recognise me and like take a picture or something like that. I know I've said this story before, right? Sat down, saw out the corner of my eye a kind of right? I can just sort of tell when a face should be looking that way or that way, but instead is like that, and maybe isn't looking at the reflection, because normally looking at the reflection comes with a kind of, you know, something like that, or comes with a kind of, maybe we should sit in there. That looks all right. I was just like, you just sort of kind of tell. And then I looked up a wee bit later, and they were like that on their phone, like that. You know, that kind of thing. And I was like, are they on their phone, or are they actually taking pictures? Like that. I thought maybe I'm being paranoid, but I think they are. And then I left at some point, and then about an hour or two later, I got fucking tweeted the picture for that fucking phone. I don't know if it was that person who tweeted me it, or somebody tweeted me it who had been sent that, but it was for there, and there I'm fucking sitting there, you know, on my laptop. So when people go like that, oh, you're being paranoid. Sishlet, thanks to sub. Limmy, don't you think referring to Kamala Harris as Kamala is kind of misogynistic? Do you have something to say to us all and the women in the audience specifically? What's this? What's this bait? What's this all about? In Daffy Stories, I think it was, I wrote a story about a bowling club or something like that, I think. Maybe a bowling club. Something to do with somebody being ginger. Can't remember. Was it? Something to do with ginger hair, or something else to do with a bowling club or something? I can't remember. Probably wasn't one of my fucking favourites, because I can't fucking remember the thing. But I remember I was in there, upstairs there, writing, because there's a bowling club there, I think. Can't remember. The Stand. When I first did my first ever bit of stand-up. Absolutely fucking terrifying. Horrifying. Terrifying. Horrific. Terrifying, terrifying, terrifying. Cycled down here the one night. Bumped into comedian sort of guy called Will Andrews, I think, and Greg McHugh. You know, Gary Tank Commander. It was before, I think it was before Gary Tank Commander and before Limmy's show. It was run up maybe just before that. But I sort of kind of knew them to bump into and talk to via the comedy unit and all that. Bumped into him and then went in there for a drink, I think, with him. And then that Will Andrews told me, I don't know, about a year later, were you eckied that night? Were you on pills that night? That when you bumped into us? When you were on the bike? I went, what? He said, because your pupils were massive. I was like, no, my pupils just get quite big, especially if I'm sort of alert and talking to people and, you know, something like that. They said, all right, because they thought, you know, because you don't drink, maybe that's Like that's your thing. You like to do. You like to go out for a nighttime cycle on Eckies. I went, all right, no. Wells, thanks a sub. Can you remember any jokes for that terrifying sound? No, I just did a wee kind of song. I just went like, waste. That's a pure waste. Based on this advert thing that was on the telly. And then I did this sketch, a one-man sort of sketch thing called Brother John. Where it's about a guy goes to the pub one night and his pal... Well, he says to his pal, where's John the night? Is he not coming out? He's like, John who? John. Who's John? Your brother John? What are you on about? Is your brother John? Where's he not? It's not coming out tonight? No. I've got a brother John. What are you on about? And it was a wee sketch about that, about just some guy. Like I like Twilight Zone sort of feeling things, like. You know what if you go like that? Where's John, and nobody knows who the fuck John is? You on about? And that went on for about fucking 7 minutes or something. That'll be the whole thing 10 minutes. The Martipello sketch when I'm running away for everybody at the end of the pub. That was done that bit. That's done there. If you're wondering. But how do I get... Was it, wait a minute. Going up to the north. How do I get up? How do I get up? Is it there? Aye, it was there. That bit, the pub that I run out of. What was it called? The pewter pot or something like that. Ignore the surprise.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cilla Black.
Hi there. Pewter pot. Aye, so that was that there. Now it's that. And that's it in there. And I think I've said this before. I think I said it maybe in like the commentary or something. Oh, here, wait. Has it got... Would that go all the way back? There it is. $2008 or something. I think I said this in the commentary, but I think I gave Alan fucking bad direction or something. Alan with a green t-shirt there because I said so. Will use her chasing me. But like, I can't actually sprint at full fucking pelt because this is going to last like 30 seconds. Like the music, you know, the credits and everything. So we've just got to like somehow you've just got to chase me all the way down at the bottom there. But if I go at full speed, we'll be down the bottom of that in 10 seconds. It's got to be 30 seconds. So I said, they kind of like, you know, like a dream. So we're kind of like running sort of fast, but we're kind of slow. We're not really getting anywhere. You know, kind of cartoon sort of running. You know, and it's going to look a bit daft, but it's going to be kind of funny that, you know, I'm like that and I'm not getting anywhere. But I think Alan thought I meant, you know, you're running slow, you know, like that. Coming to get you. You know, like that. So that's why he's looking all, that's why he's doing slow motion running, look. That's what you get if you're a liar. That's what liars get. And where was that again? This is all kind of, it's actually all sort of nearby. Well, that actually isn't it? If you want to go and reenact any of this, where's the fucking... Up here. If you're desperate to reenact it, fuck off. Back? Oh, come on. Loathsome fucking technology. Loathsome. Okay. Loathsome. Up here. And then up here. Just come up here. Up here. Keep going. Keep going. And... down there is that bit, you know, he kind of drags me up, choke me. This is the wee bridge bit. Can you actually see it for here? I can't see a fucking thing. It's down there. Take my word for it. Can you get down there? No. No. It's down there. Just take my word for it. There it is. It's down there somewhere. Lacus was a giant cock. Aiden, Lorenzo, Lacus, thanks for subs. You're welcome to the beautiful memories. Off to Budapest tomorrow, which is currently being battered by storms. Any advice for surviving the flood? Make sure you have plenty of food so that you don't get hungry. Shug, thanks to sub. A4U now, thanks to sub. Thank you very much. Everybody, thank you very much for watching. Thanks to subs, resubs, the bits, the tips. Mods, thank you very much for the modding. I think the more this is what we do. We launch straight into episode 1 of series 8 of Surprise Surprise, if it's there. We get that done out the way, and then we get right into any games that we've got. I've got Xbox, I've got Game Pass games and stuff like that. We get that done, and we just check it out. We see, what's Series 8 like? 1991, I'm assuming. What's that going to be like then? And we see what it's like. See, have we got any celebrities yet? Have they changed the format at all? Have they got rid of Bob? Have they got rid of Gordon? What? What's different? And then we know, and then we get on with games and things like that. We see what's happening. Do not spoil it. Gulf War just started. Oh, there you go. They can do all that. You're in the RAF and the Gulf War and RAF and fucking all that. Now they can't go at the war. They can't go at now the war. Because they've got a recent one. Is that America? Oh, I don't know. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll fucking see you all tomorrow, right? For more of the same, alright? In the meantime, I'm going to check out any other ideas I've got for the tomorrow stream. Alright? Bye for now.